Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hey, this is KGB. That's right, the C Sports Network again, home to your streaming outlaws, bringing you another Braves baseball. Tonight will be game 2 of the 3-game series with the Mariners at home in Atlanta. So, last night's game, the Braves took them out 6-2. It was a great game. So, let's see if we can't continue and continue on that quest to the sweep of the series. Well, it looks like my cam crashed, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, I know why. I forgot to turn it to 30 frame. Hey there, D. How you doing, buddy? There we go. Let's get the lineup going for you, baby. Floating a new theme tonight. Hopefully you like it. Representation of their City Connect. Unfortunately, I only got the red jersey and the red hat. Good to hear, man. So we ready to see the Braves bring home another win tonight? I certainly am. We certainly played really good baseball last night. It seemed a lot of their batters that were struggling in the last few games or whatnot started at least making good contact with the ball. They might have flied out or line drived out or something like that, but at least they were hitting the ball. Big man, Matt Olson, got back to doing what he's best known for. He had a one-run RBI double, I believe, in the first, and then later on in the game went on to knock out a solo home run. So he is now up to 13 or 12 homers on the year. So he leads the Braves on. Oh yeah, Elder was on point for sure. I agree with that. I was really pleasantly surprised with that too. And I see we must be going for a bullpen game tonight because Uncle Jesse's going to start the game out for us tonight. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, everybody. Just waiting. Let me make sure it's on live. It likes to kick me off live. What was I gonna say now? We got some new features coming in. Well, not quite new. I've been experimenting with them the last couple streams, but the big plays, doing highlight replays of them. So up there, right behind the lineup, when I do the replays, that's where you'll see them. All right, so we are back to the Atlanta Stadium.
Mariners, they are
Hey, here we go.
5th in on-base percentage, 27th in OPS. J.P. Crawford, though, has been really good for them this year. He's in the one spot. Julio Rodriguez, we talked about. Jared Kelenic has cooled off a little bit, but he's been very productive.
Appreciate you guys stopping by. I missed you from last night's stream, or maybe you did stop by and you just didn't say hey or something.
Figured it out this year. Took them a couple years, and they're going to face Jesse Chavez from the Braves. And it's going to be
Myself and Mav did we did a co-stream last night together. Oh, by the way, I forgot to get back on Discord.
He'll just mix it up, and if they get 3 innings,
he's not doing a stream with us tonight, but he's going to be on Discord with me, evidently.
That's what he's hoping for. That's what he's looking for. He's got a couple of multi-inning guys back there to use as well. This is a really good outfield defense. Michael Harris, the second, made a brilliant throw last night to cut down a runner at the plate. You have Riley, Arcia, Albies, and the Gold Glover Olsen over at first, and then Sean Murphy. You know about his catching prowess.
He was supposed to run and go get cat food and be back, but yeah. He's like a woman. They say they'll be 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It takes them 3 hours. No offense, ladies. We all know your time is precious. Hey, Jameson, what's up, buddy?
With 2 runs on the board last night in game number 1 of the series, and the first pitch swung through strike 1.
Oh, sorry about not having the interactive up for you right away.
At 7:16.
I'm fired already.
Toughest guy to get to swing and miss in this Mariners order is J.P. Crawford, and the first pitch.
All right, so see how this does.
Seattle 20th and
oh, I appreciate that, D. Thank you so much for the like, then. Absolutely, man.
If you're facing a bullpen day,
how is Julie? I haven't seen her around too many streams as of late. Oh, they're gonna have a base hit. Lead off base hit.
The dilemma when you look up, it's almost like a spring training game, Jason.
I don't think so, Jameson.
Hits us right off the end of the bat.
I mean,
hooks it out front.
They started first pitch right on time, it seemed. So what do you guys think of the new layout for the City Connect?
As an offense, you say, "Oh man, we want
hopefully you like it."
When you get in the bullpen, well, it's all bullpen guys.
I did not realize it was City Connect today, so I got up. I actually slept in. I'm getting a little wore out doing all these streams and then sitting up, working on graphics for other people and things. Anyways, I got up with about 3 hours before the stream, and it's like, oh wow, it's City Connect tonight. It's like, you know what? I want to do something different. So I went ahead and built it.
My first at bat, now he's going to try something else. The second at bat.
I think it all come down looking all right.
Face somebody else. So it's a challenge.
1-2 for Ty France, who had his career-long 14-game hit streak.
Ty France has a 266 average on the year. He's got 2 home runs.
And that was a big outing for Brian Snitker, getting 7 innings to set up this bullpen day, especially because of all the injuries this starting rotation.
The rotation has been...
Injuries aren't the word for it. We have been decimated. Foul ball.
Mike Soroka, the guy they've been counting on for
2-2 the count.
Has been banged up.
Yeah, he's down in AAA right now. Still, there was some thought that he might be...
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that could keep her pretty busy, so...
2 Achilles tears.
And Wright, don't forget about Wright, won 21 games last year, I think, for him. Over 20 games for him last year. He's on the IL. Brian Snitker's done a wonderful job again.
Did he get him? Strike! Beautiful. K's in the chat, baby. That's right. Thank you, guys. K's in the chat.
Jesse Chavez. He's thrown a lot of cutters, and he's sped up Ty France, and then he throws this slow curveball, gets him way out in front, gets a swing and miss.
So 1 down for Julio Rodriguez, the 22-year-old star of these Mariners, who has not had the same second season as we saw in his Rookie of the Year season. Watching him on tape, what do you make of him currently?
All right, so Julio Rodriguez, 7 homers with 21 RBIs on the season with a 2.11 average so far.
And when we talk to
Uncle Jesse is now 2-0 on the count.
We talked about
we got 1 out, a runner on first.
You have a great first year, and then the off season of your first year, you get endorsements, you sign a big contract, expectations. How do you handle them? And you see more guys than not.
3-0 the count. Ouch.
Managing those expectations and being the same guy. Everybody changes over time as you grow older. But just
looks like the interactive was a bit ahead of me.
Being the face of not only the Mariners, but for baseball for a lot of people.
Yep. Or a country.
A country.
You guys might notice that I currently, the cam looks a little different. I don't have my left lights on tonight, guys. I have got a migraine headache that I just can't get rid of, so I just didn't want the lights right in the eyes tonight. Hey, look at there. We got a full boat. You know what that means. Runner's going. Here we go.
You know, part of it, too, you're talking about the breaking ball number, but the fastballs, too. He's hit 110 points worse batting average-wise against fastball, but his expected batting average on fastballs is pretty much equal. So there's a little.
I love those City Connect uniforms. They're great. Ball 4. Uncle Jesse's got a walk on the day. 1 walk, 1 K.
He just took a really good pitch right there for ball.
Runners on first and second.
But that at bat is an example of what happens. He's probably seen a ton of breaking balls.
Jesse's usually pretty accurate.
He was late on that 3-2 pitch. If it was a strike, he would have been rung up.
And he come in the other night, and he didn't pitch very many pitches the other night. Like he maybe faced the 3 batters he needed to.
Especially in counts when he might not have seen them last year,
exactly.
Right?
Foul ball. 0-1 the count.
I'm sure it started last year. Team said, "Oh, we're throwing."
Yeah.
So what do you do?
It seems that way. Like I said, I don't know if it was by design that they only had him face 3 batters the other night or what. Ooh, big time control issue. Damn.
Ball and a strike on Kelnick, who has just 1 homer in his last 21 games. But as you said, he's been very productive for this team this year.
He's been their best hitter. And where would they be, the Mariners, without him? Kind of surprise year.
Swing and a miss.
Good movement. Winding inside, 1-2.
Come on, Jesse. Another strikeout, huh? I just got to see them at the conclusion of this commercial. When the commercial break comes on, I'm going to refresh my browser then and see if I can't get synced up a little more with the interactive guys.
A bullpen day.
It's a jack of all trades, especially for the Braves.
Well, they need it.
Swing. Strikeout number 2.
To retire Kelnick.
That's what we need, baby.
Well, after all those balls coming into him, cutters, he goes with the changeup, and you see how open Kelnick gets and how out front he is. That's all set up from the pitches prior. Fastballs coming in, cutters coming in.
What about you, man? You back yet?
Then you start one in the middle. Kelnick's eyes light up, but it's a changeup. Change of speed gets you.
I didn't figure so.
Be the strikeout. Here is Eugenio Suarez. And we have a violation, a pitch time.
Pitch clock violation on Uncle Jesse.
Wouldn't be a baseball game if there wasn't a pitch clock violation.
I feel like we've seen more recently in the last week or so, although the number has declined as the year's gone on. So that's outside, and suddenly
1-2-0
after exactly 1 pitch. Fake a throw to first base, and off the check swing. He did go. It's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
That was close.
So we got Suarez with a .224 average, 4 homers, and 22 RBIs on the season. The pitch count is 2-1. 2-2.
What do you like here against Suarez? Breaking ball?
Well, breaking ball, he's always traditionally struggled against breaking balls. But this year, he's really struggling on that pitch he just swung through. Elevated.
Oh, Google play-by-play. Okay.
A slow curveball or another elevated.
Hey, how you doing, Kenneth? Foul ball.
Well, he went fastball.
He tried to elevate. He just didn't throw it high enough.
Hey-oh.
143.
Ooh-day-oh.
And traditionally, breaking balls out of the zone have given him problems. He strikes out a ton, but he also hits you 30 homers every year.
He reaches out and punches.
That's going to be a easy out.
For Arcia, and that will do it.
3 up. It's 7 up. 3 outs. That's all that matters. All right. I'll turn the sound back on since looks like they might not have as many. All right. So why don't we go check and see what we have for. Do we have any highlight plays yet? No, sir. No, sir, we don't. Uncle Jesse had 2 strikeouts and a walk that inning, so, and 2 batters, or 1 batter that got on base. Again, like I said, I'm experimenting around with some of the top highlights. Doing instant replay for that. Well, not exactly instant. I like to do them in the commercials when it happens in between the innings. So, but that's only when they give the notable videos, you know, for the clips. So, but I'm sure some of you probably follow along right there on MLB.com, anyways. So.
More than any other catcher in Major League Baseball. So it starts in a daring way for the 26-year-old Logan Gilbert.
Logan Gilbert last year was incredible for the Mariners. He came up and did a lot of great things. This year's been a little bit different. Some numbers have changed.
All right, so we have the top of the Braves batting order. Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat. On deck is Matt Olson, and Sean Murphy will be batting 3rd in the hole.
And then use the high fastball to set up.
Want to know the count?
How do you pitch Ronald Acuna Jr.?
Very carefully.
First inning this season, guys. He's still batting over 500. That's going to be a base hit right up the middle. That was right up mid left center field. Dropped in there beautifully. Very nice. Run around first.
There's not a fastball alive that can get by Ronald Acuna Jr. when he's ready for it. A little bit up, he strokes it into left center field to lead off the game with a single, and that's why.
I'll tell you, they're lucky he didn't put that one out.
Brian Snicker and everybody loves Acuna.
Here comes the big man, Matt Olson, up to bat.
I wonder if you're.
Oh, big swing and a miss.
In those times you were either here.
Matt has a 236 average this season, 12 home runs, and I think he's got like 32 RBIs. They haven't brought up the stats yet, so I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. That's cracked out. It's a good 2-run blast, Matt Olson. That's the way to start the game, baby. 13th homer of the season. Now like 34, 35 RBIs. What a stud. Yeah. 405-footer, 104 mile an hour. That's the way, baby.
Fastball up.
Yes.
Get it there. Olson, I don't know if Olson thought he got it there. Jason.
Back-to-back nights of jacking her out, baby.
Going. Julio Rodriguez runs out of room, and it's 2-0 Braves.
Just like that, Atlanta. And
that's going to be a base. Oh, that's base hit. Sean Murphy on first.
Murphy is on at first.
No outs. 2-0. Atlanta over Seattle.
Missing many barrels. First 3 hitters for the Braves.
Gilbert's only pitched 5 pitches.
Start throwing something besides fastballs because the Braves are ready for it. You were talking about Ronald Acuna and what it means to have him at the top of the order.
What a start. Hell yeah, baby. Love it.
For their offense. Home runs. Gets on base. worries the pitcher from pitch one, that he could be 1-0 down from the first pitch of the game. And that's what Julio did for the Mariners last year.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, Scott Service mentioned how much he loves having Rodriguez in that one spot.
Oh, double play, double play.
To second and the double
Nope,
play.
he's safe.
Won't be able to get him a double play. Riley replaces Murphy at first.
1 out. That was awesome. What a start, man.
Crawford just has a little bit of a double clutch. Riley hustling down the line, but if you notice, 2 breaking balls to Riley. Fastball hit, fastball homer, fastball hit. Oh boy, I better start mixing it up. So he goes right to a breaking ball, gets a weak ground ball.
Chant of Eddie for Eddie Rosario.
Now we'll do an instant replay of Matt Olson's homer as soon as it becomes available for you guys. Again, that'll be in the right side there in the just behind the lineup.
Unit like some pitchers do across baseball, but it's all the catchers with the call on this staff.
0-2 the count.
Expect nothing less with Scott Service being a former catcher.
Right.
Rosario with a 246 average on the season. 4 home runs.
You love a good pro catcher manager.
Absolutely. They make the best managers.
0-2 on Rosario.
1-2 the count.
Strikes. You're not just joking either. You believe that to be true, right?
They're the smartest guys on the field. They're the only guy facing the other 8 players. They see everything. They're involved in everything.
Swing and a miss. Strike
That's
3.
a strikeout.
Like a changeup.
Out number 2.
Logan Gilbert has found a split finger. He had a changeup last year. He's developed this split finger pitch, and its main purpose is to get lefties off of it. The grip, see the tumbling action, and Rosario is thinking, man, he hasn't done that to anybody else.
Yeah, how come I got that? He only throws it like 10% of the time right now, but the league is 143 against it so far, that new split change that you're talking about.
Chops, baby. That's right.
It's another weapon to add.
Come on, baby. Come on, Albies.
Last year.
Ozzie Albies fouls it.
It's going to be foul ball. 1-1 the count. Or I'll chop my finger.
We have 2 outs now.
Chop, 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 chop.
I can't ask you a very deep question or else the broadcaster folks are going to come after me. But I do want to ask you later on in the game about those meetings that catchers are in, because they have to learn a lot about the opposing team compared to the other players, right?
Absolutely. You have to know offensively, you have to know the pitchers because you have to hit. And defensively, you have to know all the other hitters because you have to try to get them out. So you are involved, and you're involved in every play.
2-1 coming. Albies takes a strike.
2-2 count. Hey, Alonzo, how you doing? That's right. Go Braves, baby. They're up 2-0 already.
2 in on the home run for Olson.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. Hey, if you haven't done so, be sure to hit that like and that subscribe button, guys.
By Atlanta.
Stick around, hang out. We got a really good chat that goes, stays active, and good-hearted people in there, and we try to bring you as good of a broadcast as possible, so I'm sure you'll like it. Just give us a chance.
And arching foul. Another good crowd.
3-2 the count. Full count, baby. You know what that means.
Back in the Turner Field. Nice crowds here.
It's a beautiful setting for baseball. Armed Forces Day across Major League Baseball this weekend at all the venues. 3-2. Runner goes again.
That's ball 4.
On Ozzie Albies.
So we have runners on first and second.
2 out, and Marcelo Ozuna will bat.
Here comes the bum.
Jay Pierzynski bobblehead you signed as we were coming off the elevator.
It was. It was a Walking Dead zombie.
All right, so guys, during the
they film The Walking Dead here?
During the change on this commercial, we'll bring that replay of Matt Olson's home run.
were you in the meetings about that?
They just asked me if I would allow it.
First pitch, breaking ball outside to Ozuna, who just cleared that 10-year of service time threshold, and a great distinction.
It's a big deal for players. Very few players are able to get to that 10 years.
Big swing and a miss. 1-1.
It's just a cool
1-1 the count.
Say, hey, you got 10 years of service time. Not a lot of people make it, and when you do, usually do something special for it. As your teammates do something. I know his teammates did some stuff for him, but just it's a meaningful thing for a player.
He had a former president visit him that day. George W. Bush was in the clubhouse that day in Texas.
Strike 2.
I didn't get quite that.
Ozuna with a 189 average this season.
Congratulations.
He's had a really good last 11 games. So
for Ozuna. Riley at
he
second,
struggled badly in the beginning of the season.
And has popped up foul right side. Tough start.
He just cracked the
59, but
the catcher in the back of the head.
Turned it up for real.
I bet he does that at least once a game,
that
that he catches the catcher in the back of the head with that bat.
At home, he struggled still at home.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Breaking ball from Gilbert. He went curveball that time, but Matt Olson just demolished the first pitch he saw in this first inning. Deep to left center. Atlanta 2-0 lead.
All right, so with that, let's get this underway, baby. Oh, my bad. I'll fix that. Got to go in and delete the page it's supposed to read from. All right, so sorry about that delay. There, here we go.
Pitcher.
100%.
This
is Matt Olson's two-run blast in the first.
Left center field and out of here.
Beautiful. What a start. What a start. So there you have it. We are still on commercial though. Oops. I know you guys don't want to hear me say whoops. No, Kenneth. Tomorrow Mav will be back at work, I think. Well, actually, I don't know what his work scheduling is. With his mom being sick, I don't know. I know he talked to his boss, but I don't know if he's taking any days off. So, he hasn't given me an update thus far. No, Kenneth. He's here in the channel with me, but he's not here. He was supposed to run down to the store and grab some cat food and be back, but I haven't heard him.
Michael Tonkin is loosening already in the Braves bullpen.
And he was one of the early available options.
I know he said today he went out and they did a temporary fix on his roof to stop a leak or something. So he's been pretty busy this morning.
They were obviously hoping Chavez wouldn't throw 25+ pitches.
Or no, excuse me. Wait a minute. This is Saturday, isn't it?
Here he is at 30.
For some reason, I think we're already Sunday.
2-1 pitch.
I can't speak for him. He didn't say whether or not
starts the inning.
Harris Jr. turns the burners on, comes up and catches that drive up the right center field.
Snicker has been with this Braves organization for 4 decades plus, and for a
I'm
while,
sure we'll see him though.
Manager in Gwinnett.
Here, I'll actually text him. If he doesn't respond, then he's sleeping.
Bullpen days to deal with because the major league team needs a starter, so you lose your starter, and it's all hands on deck.
He said every day sometimes felt like a bullpen day because you didn't know what you were going to get. He said every time they think they get a starter where they want them, they get called up, and he's like, oh.
Taylor Trammell, a 129 average on the season. And it's a hit ball.
So Trammell will
hit batters.
Ow.
Didn't sound great.
It's a cutter in. Ow.
He didn't even try to get out of the way.
I don't care what he says. That hurt.
That made a weird sound, the ball to the kneecap.
Ball's not supposed to hit you in the kneecap.
It's not.
We got Tonkin warming up in the bullpen.
Into the booth, do you?
No, I don't. How about this? I'll throw a ball at your kneecap and let's see how it feels.
Great. I might run faster, honestly, by the time it's over.
Hey, welcome in, guys. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. Hey, if you're just getting here, the score is 2-0, Atlanta over Seattle.
In Atlanta. On the ground. Wow, Chavez, what a catch.
Beautiful double play! Double play! Ball chopped back to Uncle Jesse, turns around, throws to the force out to second, second to first for the double play, baby.
Contortionist Jesse Chavez.
Beautiful! Wow! That was awesome. Hey, left leg cemetery. How you doing? Actually, that was out number 3, baby. Double play, 2 outs. That was the end of it. Heading to the bottom of the second. We'll have Orlando Arcia at bat, Michael Harris on deck, and Ronald Acuna Jr., top of the order, will be batting third in the hole when they come back. Yeah, there was already 1 out. Sorry if I misspoke or something. I mean, that was awesome. I hope they show that in a highlight. You guys got to see that one. That one was amazing. That was amazing. Wow. All right, we're back to Truist Park. Yes, it was, D. That was an amazing. Man, was that amazing. Wow.
First pitch, strike to Orlando Arcia, who in some short time this year is having his best offensive season so far as a major leaguer.
He is. He's been great for the Braves, other than missing the time with his injury. They went into spring training thinking, who's going to be our shortstop? Von Grissom, Arcia, Shoemake. And Arcia won the job in spring training, and he has done.
0-2 the count. Ball 1.
He's giving it up anytime soon. He signed a contract extension.
Yep. Gave him the lead last night with an RBI.
RBI single 370 feet off the right field wall, by the way.
You sound salty about it.
No, it was just funny because when we asked Snit about it, Brian Snicker said, were you mad? Or he goes, or were you just happy he got a hit? And he's like, I was just happy he got a hit.
Yeah, you take it.
Oh.
I would like for him to be on second, but
You know, I don't know what they've done with some of the acoustics, but the battings has, as of late, has sounded different. I don't know if they're using a different style of bat, but just the sound cracking off the bats has been a lot different. That was strike 3 for Arcia, so out number 1.
Free on Fox Bet Super 6. All you need to do is download the free Super 6 app on your phone now and then enter your 6 baseball predictions.
Hey, welcome in, guys.
Super 6 challenge.
Hey, if you haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I'm sure you'll like the content that's made, and I would greatly appreciate it. I'm a small streamer trying to make it bigger.
First pitch popped up.
Harris pops up, second base underneath it, retires him. Out number 2.
well, the Braves are showing they're going to be ultra aggressive against Gilbert. They've swung it first inning, 23 pitches.
I have a 10 light goal today, so I would love to see if you guys could help me reach that. And as a matter of fact, I have a 350 subscriber goal for the month of May. I'm currently at 338, so if you'd like to help me reach that milestone for myself, please feel free to subscribe. Oh, it's caught on the track.
Eventually, Rodriguez runs into Trammell to make the catch. That's power. He's angry about the warning track.
Almost. Mariner center field, come over, snatched the ball, but knocked down his left fielder while doing it. Unintentional. He certainly slowed down, so it wasn't a vicious shoulder-to-shoulder collision. Let's check on that. Boy, I wish they'd put a replay play up for that. I hope they do. I'm watching real close for it. Hey guys, I need to step away from camera and mic for a few minutes. I will be monitoring the sound and whatnot for you guys, but I need to talk with my wife for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Jesse Chavez, after an 8-pitch second inning, is back.
All right.
For the third.
Sorry about that. I'm back. We're back. Uncle Jesse pitching.
Possibly for the Braves. Only 8 pitches. Kept his pitch count down. If they would have
0-1 the count.
40s, he'd probably be out. But I think right now, Brian Snitker, Tonkin's warm. He's probably going hitter by hitter.
Jesse trying that curveball real hard tonight.
That's it.
He's
1-1 the count.
I can steal from Chavez. Just saves bullets for the bullpen later down the road. So if he can get
Caballero with a 280 average on the season.
Close to the zone, but outside. 2 balls and a strike on Caballero, who came over in the Mike Leake deal back in 2019.
We have J.P. Crawford on deck and Ty France in the hole.
Rookie season in Major League Baseball.
3-1 the count.
He's taken over for Colton Wong, and Scott Service kind of has left it up in the air.
I'm not sure how many more innings Uncle Jesse's going to be.
But he's done so many good things.
We'll see.
Service says.
Yeah, see, I say that, and he comes back with a beautiful strike. So, full boat, guys. You know what that means.
solid defense at second base.
Edwin Moscoso comes out in front of home plate and talks to Caballero.
What's going on here?
Rarely now.
Batter and the ump are talking off to the side.
When the pitcher's in the windup, so a long discussion here. So the timeout evidently was granted.
The timeout was granted, even though Uncle Jesse was already in his pitching windup.
The conversation was about.
I think he was just saying that was late. It was very late time for a timeout.
There we go again.
Now what?
Well, now Jesse Chavez tried to quick pitch him. Although, honestly, I was watching the clock, Caballero didn't look up by the 8 seconds. That probably should have been called strike 3.
I was going to say, I thought that might be what Moscoso was going to call there.
So
oh, come on with that. What are you doing, garbage ump?
Just looks up at 9.
So. The guy wasn't even ready for the pitch, and boy.
3-2 is fouled back.
That was a lot going on for nothing happening.
Yeah,
got treats today, guys. Popsicles.
Timeout, right? But the umpire can call the timeout. That was sort of like a play on timeout, like an inadvertent whistle almost in basketball. And eventually strike 3. Chavez.
Strike 3. K's in the chat. K's in the chat, baby.
So what Chavez did on all that was he was ready. And here comes Snicker.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love to have a huge influx of viewers, man. Definitely.
Come the next guy for the bullpen.
All right, looks like Uncle Jesse is done for the game.
When we come back.
So we'll have pitcher change to Tonkin. Too bad. Now, I didn't think Jesse. He was starting to look like the control was fading a bit more. All right. I guess Mav will be back here shortly, guys. Sorry about that. All right, he says you'll be back in 10. Now, I don't know if he'll jump on voice with you, but I'm sure you'll see him there in the chat. I would assume, guys, if something worse had happened with his mom, that he would have told me by now. So I think we can rest assured that she's probably at least the same as she was yesterday or better. So I definitely have her in her prayers for him. Have her in my prayers for him.
Check for the game in your area. Jesse Chavez. 2 1/3, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. Exactly what Brian Snitker wanted, basically.
One time through the order. Got him one time, now it's on to the next piece.
Michael Tonkin, first pitch, a little bit inside. Ball.
It looked like that should have been a strike.
2-pitch guy, fastball, slider. Fastball has been his pitch. You see that? 4 for 45 off of his fastball this year. The guy who's missed multiple years. He went a long time.
2-0 the count.
He went from 2017 to 2023, not appearing in the major leagues.
He was in the Atlantic League with Long Island. He was in the Dominican Republic. He was in Japan for a couple of seasons. And finally made his way back to Major League Baseball. AAA for a couple years as well. And a cool story, 6 years in between Major League time.
And now he's a weapon for the Braves out of their bullpen.
Last time out, 50 pitches, but that was all the way back on Sunday 6 days ago.
So he's a guy that almost every team needs, a valuable guy, an innings eater guy. You can throw in and say, give me 3 innings. We need to save everybody else. And those guys are
Ball
valuable
4
at the big league level. People say, oh, it's the last guy on a staff or whatever. No, you need those guys. You need guys that can come in. Starter gets hurt. Starter gets burned early. Michael, we need you to give us 3 innings, 50 pitches. Can you do it? He's like, I'll do whatever you guys need.
Eat my 3 popsicles and move on.
Win you championships a lot of times.
Especially considering, as Ty France steps in, especially considering that Major League Baseball limits the number of pitchers on your roster. Second base, and Albies gets it to RC.
Yeah, they got the force out at second, but the guy still made it to first. So
it's
2
not
outs.
like you can just load up on arms and have a short bench anymore.
Exactly. Also, what's changed is you can only send guys up and down so many times. So a lot of these teams that say, oh, we'll just send them up and down, up and down, up and down. We can't anymore. So we need a long guy. We need a true long guy. And Tonkin is that for the Braves, and he's been great at it.
He's got 2 out here. Julio Rodriguez, the batter, who walked in the first on 6 pitches. And the first pitch here.
There's a strike.
Cold strike, top of the zone. Rodriguez chases upstairs. The fastball 0-2.
0-2. That was way upstairs
When
too.
you're not seeing as many fastballs in a game, you're more likely to jump on one out of the zone.
But he was late. He was late.
Wow, that
on the
was
first one.
delicious.
Late on that one. First pitch was a slider. I know it was high, but that's the one you want to hit. The high slider takes it because he's and then the high fastball. And then he
1-2 the count.
Just a non-competitive fastball, ball out of the zone, out of the hand. Now does he rush him again?
Yep.
Foul ball.
Late again.
So would you go back there?
So it looks to me like Julio is he's in between. He's seen so many breaking balls. He's late on the fastball. And you want to tell him, just try to hit the fastball. Just be ready for the fastball. But no hitter wants to look foolish being so far out in front of a breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's exactly
Strike 3. K's in the chat, baby. Great inning. Great half inning anyways. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd. We come back, our boys at home. Our homeboys will be batting. Looks like we're going to start with the big man, Matt Olson, who's one for one on the day. He had a two-run jack out, 404, like 404 or 414 feet, 104, 111 mile an hour. I'm probably messing all that up, but something like that. He had a 2-run jack in the first, so let's see if he can come out here and repeat. Wouldn't that just be absolutely crazy if he came out here and repeat? Well, at least with the homer. He can't repeat the 2-run homer because he's leadoff. But he's finally turned it around. He's been really kind of inconsistent as of late, the last several games. Been struggling. He has the highest whiff percentage in the MLB right now. And that's not quite. I know he gave a comment to somebody the other night. I either heard it through a broadcast, or I think it was through the next day's broadcast, or maybe I read it through Twitter, I don't remember where, that he had made the comment that he was pretty upset with himself because of all the whiffs and whatnot. But you look at a lot of his other statistics, the guy is doing phenomenal. You know, he's got great eyes for taking the walks, getting the walks and stuff. I mean, but he has the biggest whiff percentage for the big swings and misses. And if you go back from the beginning of the season and you watch all of his plays when he's gotten to 3-2 for the count, a good 90+% of the time he's walked. He has great eye for the ball.
Pre-game ceremony here in Atlanta.
Here we go.
Featuring so many veterans, that ball scalded.
Caught. Damn. Center left field caught.
Man, can he track him down?
First step is incredible.
Good try, big man.
Quickness. He put his hands out. Look at Taylor Trammell. Easy. But that first step, perfect break, right to the spot.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some insurance runs for sure.
So quickly. Olsen's seen 2 pitches, hit 1 homer to left center, and almost had a double in the left center field gap.
Sean Murphy, who singled in the first, up the bat.
By Olsen. Now here is Murphy. First pitch taken for a strike, and we've seen Gilbert at points go away from the first pitch fastball because of how aggressive this Atlanta team's been so far tonight.
Well,
10 homers, 34 RBIs on the season.
But what he's done is come back.
Foul ball.
He's gone first pitch breaking ball a lot. Did it to Olsen. Olsen smoked the ball to left center. Went first pitch breaking ball there to Murphy. Now it's just been many, many more breaking balls. Normally, he's almost 50% fastballs and mixing in the other pitches, but now he's gone a way heavy breaking ball.
Foul ball. On to the count. We'll do it again.
Splitters again.
Well, that's the pitch now.
1 out. The Atlanta Braves currently leading 2-0. We are in the bottom of the third.
Which is a complete deviation from any scouting report. I guarantee you.
Appreciate you stopping by, everybody. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Maverick Sports. Guys, he's another small streamer just plugging away, trying to become bigger. If you like this kind of content, check his channel out. In the top right of your screen, you'll find a link to his YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/@_Maverick Sports. Check him out. Great dude, great streamer. Very passionate about baseball. Very passionate about doing these streams, so
learned more and more over the years about
can't ask for anything better.
By pitchers, right? I mean, that's a lot.
And hey, if you're gonna go check him out and subscribe or like him, be sure you subscribe and like me.
Making pitches look the same out of the hand in the same tunnel. Deception, movement,
I invite you along to join in on the club.
Instead of in the past,
a lot of good things heading this way. I have a planned website. I already have the web hosting. I have the domain. Everything's ready. I just now need to take the time. I'm doing the Braves 10-game homestand for sure. Streaming all of those. I may take one series off after that in order to work on getting the website and everything up and ready for people to come join and membership and whatnot. It's all going to be all fun stuff.
That's a split.
Was it really?
That was a split. Another strikeout on a split. Just a filthy split finger.
I stream football,
look at his grip on that pitch,
baseball, basketball, NASCAR. Now, you won't find some of those, but those are all planned.
It was a yanked. So it looked like a slider.
I've done commentary for BKFC fights, all kinds of stuff.
A split, just yanked it.
That's one of those as a hitter, you got to just be
foul ball.
What are we doing here?
No, as a hitter, you look at the picture and like, throw it right. Not supposed to go like that. I would have crushed it if it was right.
Throw it right. It's like playing poker against somebody who doesn't know the rules, right? You can't. There are no tells.
Exactly.
2 strikes on Riley. Foul of third.
Foul ball down third line.
Cole Hamels was pitching for the Phillies, and he threw me a slider.
I just call it the 1 line and the 3 line, baby.
Just kind of shrugged and said, too bad. And I said, throw it right if it breaks.
See you later, Jameson.
And we just started laughing.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh. After you brush your teeth? That sometimes happens.
Throw it right
Well, yeah, you're going through.
That splitter. I figured you had said that to somebody.
More than one.
On a diamond.
More than once, yes.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
If you can master out there a backup slider, you'll get a lot of guys out.
0-2 hit pretty hard on the ground at third, and Eugenio Suarez.
All right, that's 3 outs.
So 7 in a row retired by Gilbert as we go to the 4th.
We are heading to the top of the 4th. Seems like tonight's game is just a plugging away. Chug, 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 chug. Woo, woo. Let's check and see, do we have any highlight plays? Nothing. Boy, I tell you, I think that Uncle Jesse, the ground ball to Uncle Jesse turns around and throws a second and then second to first for a double play. That was definitely clip worthy. Any day. So we are still on commercial. Guys, I will be right back again. I'm going to take a small break off of Mike and Cam. I'll continue monitoring everything else for you guys, so stick with it. I'll be right back.
Sponsored by Jardiance. Happy anniversary, AJ.
Just couldn't let it go, could we? I know our fearless producer, Brad, he just couldn't let it go. Look at my boys, though. Look at B.A., Scotty Pods. Rich Hill is still pitching somehow.
He is. What do you get for the guy who has every fist?
I don't know.
I don't know. How about Rich Hill and Miguel Cabrera in the race to first base the other day?
Yeah, that was a not the quickest I've ever seen, but the pitcher won.
So when people see you on the street, is that the first conversation starter they go with, is the Michael Barrett thing?
0-1
to Kelnick.
Oh wait, the ball's foul. Okay, good.
Left side, and this will be foul. We have a moment now. You can answer the question.
Honestly, what's amazing about it is most people, not most, a lot of people get it confused. They're
Really?
like, man, I loved when you punched that Cubs catcher.
Really?
And I'm like, I was there. And I was like, were you though? Because I was there. I know I was there.
It's amazing.
But people think I get mad about it. I just laugh about it.
Yeah. You also had like 20 other, as that ball's into center field, a base hit for Kelnick, who's been a really good two-strike hitter. I mean, you've had like a couple dozen really iconic moments, the play against the Angels in the postseason. I mean, there are a lot more moments that typify your career than just that.
Yes, but that's what people remember. Because it happened in Chicago,
Yeah.
in the crosstown,
Uh-huh.
the year after we won. And some of the photos are incredible of the people in the stands behind the actual play.
Oh, just watching it?
Yes. The faces on the fans and the looks are of utter shock. But every year, trust me, it's brought up, it's reminded, and I laugh about it all the time.
Well, how could you not, right?
No, why get mad?
I mean, what?
It wasn't, I didn't do anything, so, and I mean, listen, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't, people say, oh, you got punched. I mean, it was like a push more.
Yeah.
And Uh-oh.
That is into left field. It's a base hit for Suarez, and now the Mariners.
All right, so the Mariners now have
nobody out in the 4th inning.
2 on, nobody out in the 4th inning. Just what I was going to say.
Something to talk about.
First and
You
second.
can go back to your regularly scheduled baseball game.
So now the go-ahead run coming to the plate.
You know that picture? You know those pictures made happier than anybody today?
Who's that?
Judy Boyd.
Really?
Yes. At Fox, that
Our
makes
coordinating
We got
producer.
talking, not
It does.
not producing like we'd like to see. That's for sure.
Well, happy anniversary, Judy.
Yes. You're welcome, Judy.
2 on, nobody out.
Oh, thank you, Jameson. I appreciate that, man.
Swinging a very hot bat for Seattle. He's 10 for his last 24 as he takes a breaking ball strike.
Got him swinging on that one.
Check it up, couldn't do it.
0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls to start Hernandez here.
I mentioned when Tonkin came in that people were struggling against his fastballs. 4 for 45. He gave up back-to-back.
Hey, welcome
hits
into
on
the stream,
fastballs.
everybody. I
So what
appreciate
does
you
he do to
stopping
Teoscar
by.
Hernandez, 2 sliders. 0-2. He tries to get
1 and
another
2.
one right there to get the punch out. But we mentioned it with Logan Gilbert on the other side. They were hitting his fastball, so what does he do? He goes to breaking balls.
Boy,
He
I
gives up 2 hits
I
on
just think
fastballs,
those jerseys are
breaking
neat.
balls.
See what he throws him here. 1-2. 2 on, nobody out for Seattle.
And they're really basic, you know?
On the ground to shortstop. Arcia juggles
Oh,
it.
RC juggles the ball.
And the bases are
Bases
loaded
are
for the
juiced.
Mariners.
No outs.
Hard hit.
Ah.
2 because of that, but Arcia couldn't find it.
Come on,
Another
baby.
breaking ball. He smokes this ball. Arcia is trying to
Ah.
too, and when he goes to set his feet and line up the throw, just pops out of his glove. I'm guessing they give that an error, right, Jason?
They did, yeah. It's E6. It was a hard hit baseball, 95 plus.
Yeah, but this is the big leagues. They expect you to make that play.
Can't even imagine what batting averages would be if you were the official scorer. It'd be like playing at the Oakland Coliseum every day. Foul territory, you know, it knocks off like 20 points off your batting average.
That was funny commentator.
And a check swing for Trammell.
Come on. Come on, Tonkin.
We talked to Scott
Man, your
about
control has
possible
been
pinch hit
shit the whole
opportunities early in
time.
the game because of it being a bullpen day and not really knowing what platoon split you might have later. He said he's very willing, even as early as the 4th, to pinch hit if it comes up.
Well, the difference is it's a righty on the mound. If it was a lefty
Juno.
out there, he might think about A.J. Pollock here for Trammell. But because it's a righty, he's going to try to go with the platoon advantage that he has, right versus left.
2-0. Right field.
Base hit.
Seattle
Acuna's gonna
strikes here in
throw.
the 4th inning. 4 straight have reached. And
All right,
it is a
so
2-1
Seattle
ball
scored
game.
1. 2-1 Atlanta. Base is still loaded. No outs.
2-0. He has to come right at him. Fastball elevated. Trammell does a great job driving this ball to right field. Gets the Mariners on the board. The merry-go-round has started, Jason. Bases loaded. No runs. Now bases loaded, 1 run in, and they still have the base loaded with no outs.
Wow.
Keep the line moving if you're a
We have
Mariner.
got to do something about this.
You have Tom Murphy next as Rick Kranitz, the pitching coach, comes out. Nobody up in that bullpen. Murphy, the catcher, is the least likely guy, just by numbers, by pure numbers, least likely guy to hit the ball on the ground in this Seattle lineup today. But he did ground into a double play that went through Chavez in the 2nd.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Tonkin.
First pitch.
Foul ball.
Strike 1.
0-1 the count.
If you're Murphy, you're just looking for a ball in the air to the outfield, preferably not to Acuna in right field.
Come on, guys. Let's see them chops. Let's get
Or
this
up
going.
just a foot at third.
Let's send in the good juju, man. Our guys need to get out of
Harris
this
has a pretty
inning.
good arm in center as well.
Foul ball down the third baseline.
And here, if you're Tonkin, you're looking for a punch out. 0-2, as opposed to against Trammell, where you're 2-0. How can I get a punch out? Stealing out, and then get one pitch and get a double play and get out of here.
0-2. Check swing. Yes, he did.
He swung. That's a strikeout, baby.
One gone.
Cage to the chat. Woo! 1 out.
There's the strikeout.
Come on, Tonkin. That's right, baby. That's right. Let's get going.
On a slider.
Come on.
Front. Easy call for Edwin Moscoso behind the plate. There's the first piece for Michael Tonkin. Now he wants a double play, ground ball, double play if possible.
Caballero, the batter. This is the spot where if
Foul ball.
Kolten Wong was swinging it better, you might think about going pinch hitter to get yourself the advantage here early, but he's just not.
Yeah, and it's also a little bit early for a younger guy like Caballero. Kind of giving him the reins at second base. So you don't want to say, oh, it's the 4th inning. You don't want to.
Let him get set, says Moscoso. So he's telling
What's with this?
Tonkin to let the batter get set.
So much like Chavez did, he's trying to almost quick pitch him. That was Kolten Wong along with Mike Cameron, former Mariners great. Lives in the Atlanta area, helps them out with their outfield.
Well, where's the pitch clock?
Center fielder, Mike
Timer,
Cameron.
damn it. 5. Ball 1.
This is 1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't want to, with young guys, it's a real tightrope you walk, especially someone like Caballero who they think might be a part of their future. Don't want to take him out in the 4th inning and say, oh, he can't hit a righty.
Right.
This ump's come out and chewed the ass of the 2 of the Braves pitchers now. One and 2 the count.
They were truly platoon players, right? If it was, hey, one guy faced the righty, one guy faced the lefty, you might think about it early in a bullpen game. But I agree with you, not in this case.
Boy, Maverick in his 10 minutes, huh?
Bases loaded, 1 out. He was a JUCO World Series MVP, Caballero was. He won the junior college championship at Chipola College down there in Florida. Suarez, Hernandez, Trammell, your base runners. And clicked foul.
Got to imagine he's going to try a slider in the dirt here. Try to get some chase. He's thrown some fastballs. He's kind of fouled him off. He's been late. But can he throw a slider that starts as a strike, ends up in the dirt for chase?
I think so too, D. Oh, to grit at the track.
And Rosario is back there to make the catch.
We're going to give up 2 runs, though.
Seattle ties the ball game. A sac fly for Caballero. And we are even at 2.
Oh, I thought they brought 2 in. Okay, that works too. But 2 outs, runners on the corner.
Interesting pitch. Interesting pitch selection there by Tonkin. I thought he should have went pitch chase down in the dirt. Instead, he went fastball up. Caballero beats him for the sac fly. Just missed a home run in a grand slam.
Well, you mentioned Murphy wanting to drive the ball. Caballero
okay,
this third base side foul territory, and it'll be a foul baseball.
How could there be runners on the corner?
Fastball up again. He had thrown him.
Okay, never mind.
Fastball had been a little bit late. 3rd one in a row, though, he gets to. So why not take a chance? Hey, I'm gonna head in the count.
Our runner went back to first. Second base tagged up, went to third. Third baseman come home. Okay, that's because the base is reduced. All right, I got it. I was like, whoa, man, this doesn't make sense to me. How'd that happen?
Crawford. Right side, base hit for Crawford.
Base hit.
Seattle takes the lead.
Acuna fumbles the ball.
Now he's up to throw, and a laser to third is not in time. So a lovely defense, and Seattle pays it off to take the lead.
3-2.
Another fastball by Tonkin, ball up. J.P. Crawford smokes this ball, line drive into right.
Hey, what can you say, guys? You know,
second base.
we're playing a bullpen game.
Second, as soon as Acuna boots it, I almost thought he was trying to bait him, and he almost did. If that throws on line, it's really close at third base.
Yeah, I wondered after the little juggle, and then he got up with the cannon he's got. But Seattle takes advantage. So 2 errors in the inning, and now the 8th batter of the 4th for Seattle, Ty France.
I feel your guys' sentiment big time, man. We just watched a 2-run lead get pissed away.
On the ground to third, Austin.
On the ground to third, over to first out. At least we cut the hemorrhaging off.
Pick up 3 runs, couple errors, 4 hits, and Seattle takes the lead.
Damn. So when we come back, guys, we will have... Well, as an update. I don't like it looks. Let's see. I think Matt Olson be up to bat because I think Acuna Jr. had just got up to bat at the end. Or well, wait a minute. No. Austin Riley grounded out. Okay. So. We'll have Rosario, Albies, and Ozuna up to bat. We should. Rosario, Albies, Ozuna. Yep. Oh. Just had to look. I know it, guys. It's so frustrating. We started the game off 2-run jack. But the game is far from being over, so that's for sure.
Its first lead of the day, 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Eddie Rosario leading off against Logan Gilbert here from Truist Park, where the Braves are in first place in the National League East, in part because they have 11 wins after trailing already this year. 11 of their 28 wins have been come from behind.
Hey, good night, JT.
This offense doesn't stop. 1 through 9, they keep coming at you. Power throughout the entire lineup. Speed in a lot of spots, and they just grind at bats out you, and eventually they wear down pitchers. One mistake, boom, Braves take the lead.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count.
They are one of the bottom 3 teams in zone contact in Major League Baseball. It's 77%, so they're not making a lot of contact on pitches in the strike zone. If they do
2-2 the count.
In the zone later in
count
the
is full.
That can really help.
Sorry, the count is even.
They got to get in the zone.
Full count.
Strike 3.
Well, my bad. Strike 3.
Was that the splitter again?
Another split.
1 out. So we get Albies heading to the bat. Ozuna on deck and Arcia in the hole.
He had already thrown one to Rosario previously in this at bat, and he punched him out on it his first at bat, and then he punches him out again.
So I wonder, as I watch that, what does a high splitter look like to a batter?
It comes out as a fastball, but it drops. The whole key to a good split, and that was another one to start off Albies, was
strike 2.
That was a curveball, but But what it looks like is a fastball, and the difference is you split your fingers, and it slows the ball down and it gives a different spin. But out of the hand, it looks like a fastball. So hitters gear up for a fastball, and it just drops.
2 strikes on Albies. On the ground, right side. France smothers it, pitches.
Got him.
Nice catch by Gilbert for out number 2. Let's get a game break from Kevin Burkhardt in the studio.
Love your game break, bro. We just get to hear the stadium sounds, which is fine for me.
What'd you get him, Kevin? We should get you a cake.
You know what we got? We got Kevin slumming it back here in baseball after, doing the Super Bowl.
2 outs.
Doing the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
0 for 1 on the day for Ozuna.
What would you say to me if I said
That was
bet
your
you the
shot,
Cardinals
brother.
in the NL
That was
Central?
your
I wouldn't be
shot.
surprised. Going into the year, they were the best team. If you stacked them up on
He
paper,
struck out in the
Cardinals would run
first.
away with
Season
it.
average 187, 8 home runs, 17 RBIs.
Nolan Arenado's swinging it better. Nolan Gorman's having
Strike
a
2. That was your
The
that was
pitching's
your
been better,
pitch,
though. That's
man.
The pitching has been so much better than what it was.
Now you're gonna
Last
swing
place
big
only
and
5.5
miss.
out, but I don't think Pittsburgh's going to stay 24-21. Milwaukee's the one team that has a chance to hang around. The Cubs aren't going to. Most people wouldn't say the Cubs are going to stay where they are. So it's not like they're in the Rays division where the Rays are just running away from everybody, even though every team in the AL East is over 500.
It's amazing.
Wow. Come on, baby. Come on.
1-2.
Chopper. Foul ball. Do it again.
Yeah, the Rays won again today. You might have watched it over on FS1. They're 34-13.
They're pretty good. You know why I watched it? Because your statistician, Ed, was also double dipping with that game. And he was very worried that his game wouldn't get done for our game.
That sound you hear is Ed's head dropping down to his chin into his upper chest area in embarrassment. The best in the business. He can't just work once on a Saturday.
No. There's a lacrosse game. Guess what? Ed's your guy.
At 12:30 in the morning, he'll be working it. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Marcell Ozuna. Timeout called by Ozuna, giving us more of an opportunity to shower our statistician with a great deal of praise. 2-2 for Ozuna.
Foul ball again.
Third again, so
He loves that split now. Logan Gilbert is throwing a lot of split fingers.
well, you know, as a catcher, right, when your guys got it on a certain day, you're going to call it.
Whatever pitch he has going, let's go with it.
Swing
Struck and a miss.
3. 6 strikeouts for Gilbert. We go to the 5th.
Heading to the top of the 5th. Mariners lead 3-2. Yeah, well, why don't we go ahead and look at Taylor Tramello's singles on a live drive to right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr., Jared Kelenic scores, Eugene Suarez the third, Teoscar Hernandez the second. Fire the old repeater up. And here for it is for your viewing pleasure.
2-0. Right field base hit. Seattle strikes here in the 4th inning. 4 straight have reached, and it is a 2-1 ball game.
There you have it. And it's something we have lacked this game is significant highlight plays. Although I'll tell you, the ground ball to Uncle Jesse, who turns around, throws it to second, and the second baseman throwing it to the first baseman for a double play, I think was well worth the clip. But they haven't brought one out. It was great. I thought it was awesome. They've been on a commercial break.
Mariners trying to break a 3-game losing streak that's pushed him 2 under 500. And a first pitch here is popped
infield up,
Rodriguez,
and it's fouled way back. 0-1 the count.
Rodriguez 7 stolen bases this year. He's still, even with an on-base percentage about 280, still has scored.
It does seem that way.
The Seattle team, and Scott Service is just looking for a game with 3 or 4 really good at bats.
He's looking for small signs, baby steps, right? To me, baby steps would be, hey, let's try to hit a ball to right field. Let's take an at bat, back the ball up, and I'm going to hit a ground ball to the right side. Let's try that. Something like that instead of
0-2 the count, no outs.
Wild swings way out in front.
Top of the
9-0-2,
fifth.
now he throw me all kinds of pitches and I'm in trouble.
He's down 0-2 here, and this is outside and low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
Nobody wants to give away an at bat, but at the same time you can have productive at bats even without getting a hit.
Come on.
One of those ways is, hey, back the ball up, get.
Come on, Tonkin. 2-2 the count.
Strike. But maybe it sneaks through. He's got almost the whole right side. As long as he doesn't hit it right to Matt Olson, it's a base hit to right field.
You're basically saying just do something different.
Yeah, try anything.
Yeah. 2-2. Very close. Murphy tried to help him.
Come on, Tonkin.
There's Jared Kelenic, who's on deck. He singled and scored to start that rally in the 4th. Rodriguez
Ball
takes
4.
ball 4, a breaking ball on 3-2, and now for a game break. Here's Kevin Burkhardt.
All right, guys, I am going to take a small game break. Everything will continue for you, the interactive and in audio. I shall return.
Kevin, thank you. Mets with that walk-off over Cleveland recently. You saw the Phillies breaking that 5-game losing streak today. As here is Jared Kelenic, who's 1 for 2. We were standing by the batting cage while Jared Kelenic was taking a round of BP, and it was the round of 3 pitches.
3 swings.
Yeah, three swings. And Jared Kelenic was in the batter's box for a few more than 3 swings, and at some point pretty quickly, as this is through the right side, a base hit. Rodriguez turns on the Jets on his way to third. Acuna's throw hits him in the back. There goes Kelenic to second base, and the Mariners get a fortunate bounce. Is Rodriguez okay is the question. Well, he's laughing. I mean, if you're playing dodgeball, it's the greatest play in human history.
Great piece of hitting by Kelenic. And Julio Rodriguez says, Acuna, I know you have a great arm. I'm going first to third right in your face. And he never hesitates, and then he stares at him and smiles. That's what 2 great players can do. Have fun, be competitive, and take one right in the back.
That doesn't feel good, right?
He doesn't care. Doesn't feel it right now. But another error by the Braves leads to, instead of first and third, ground ball double play, second and third back in business for the Mariners.
Suarez in the air and foul, 2 strikes. And this is one of those moments for a Seattle team that has struggled offensively, that if you can push a couple across on a bullpen day, maybe you can have one of those breakout offensive nights.
Not only that, but this affects tomorrow's game also for the Mariners, because these are all guys from the Braves bullpen that might not be available tomorrow. Tonkin for sure is down for a few days. Chavez is probably down for a day or two. And then depending on how quick you can get into the other guys, they might also be down.
We'll see how many they end up using in this ball game. 1-2. In the air, left field side. He drives the ball, and Rosario does make the catch. Rodriguez tags and scores, and the Mariners grab run number 4. Pretty good at bat from Suarez.
Great at bat. Did what he needed to do. Got a ball up, elevated it to the outfield. I thought Kelnick was
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Possibly think about going to third because Rosario was going to his left. Kind of got stuck halfway. If you watched him, he was a little bit aggravated. He wasn't ready to go to third, but nice job by Suarez. And just another add-on run for the Mariners.
Looks like Jimenez is warming up in the bullpen.
Teoscar Hernandez, who walked up to Matthew Kaminsky, the Braves organist, playing the theme to Sesame Street for Teoscar. And he is wearing green. Gets the job done. 0-1. Right side. That's a base hit for Hernandez. Kelnick around third, and the throw is not in time. Seattle does add on a pair at least, and it's 5-2 Mariners.
Mariners are really starting to turn it on.
Really nice piece of hitting by Hernandez. Gets a sinker up, just shoots it to right, takes what the defense is giving him, hits it in a good spot. Because Acuna is going to his right, can't get completely around this. Makes a nice throw to make this even close at home plate. Best part of this throw, Jason, goes right through the cutoff man, does not allow Hernandez to go to second.
Braves go deeper in the bullpen. Jimenez coming in when we come back.
Boy, 5-2. You know, we're heading to the bottom of the second, or the bottom of the fifth, so, you know, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more innings. I mean, we get the chance to walk it off, so. I don't believe there's been any other highlight plays. I'll check. And I actually, let's see here. We may see that single that he just scored. That might turn into
every out-of-market game on your favorite.
That may turn into a clip.
Visit MLB.tv for details. You can watch Brandon Gaudin and Jeff Francoeur.
All right, so here we go. Jimenez out the pitch.
Team of Mike Blowers, Aaron Goldsmith, the
All
great
one.
Dave Sims, who's over doing radio today. Some great local announcers for both of these teams.
Absolutely. Gotten to work with all those guys.
Every single one of them.
Aaron Goldsmith, check. Brandon Gaudin, check. Jeff Francoeur played with him, check.
Dave Sims.
Dave Sims, he called Phil Humber's perfect game, so we're friends.
Nice. On a fateful day in Seattle.
Yes.
The Mariners are up 5-2, and you have to bring that up. Real nice.
All right, 2-0 the count.
2-0 for Trammell. And Jimenez
3-0.
misses outside. 3-0. Basically a two-pitch pitcher, Joe Jimenez.
Fastball, slider. Slider has been his pitch, but
Sorry, I haven't looked over
last year
there.
they hit 182 off it. This year they're hitting 320 off.
I'm pretty
the
sure
slider.
I thought I turned that back on.
Tale of two,
Sorry, guys.
2 seasons with 1 pitch, and
It's all right. It was just me that you couldn't see.
in May, 5 earned runs and 6 innings pitched. It's been a rough month for him.
Yeah,
I know he
indeed.
was down in the bullpen pregame,
I actually
working on
got
some
up
stuff with
and
the
walked
Braves
away
staff.
as well.
They need
I
this
come
guy.
back
They
to
acquired
them
him.
scoring
Be a late inning
again.
In the air, right field side. Acuna Jr. will come in, but he will leave it for Albies to make the catch. And 2 down.
Albies calls it and has it.
I was
2
sitting down
outs.
with Brian Snitker in the Braves dugout for a pregame chat, and we looked over on the TV monitor, and Brian said, where is AJ? And he looked, and you were in the bullpen, so Snit picked up the bullpen phone and called for you.
He did, and so I was sitting with Rick Kranitz, their pitching coach, watching Spencer Strider throw a bullpen.
You know, I feel stupid. I thought it was going to the bottom of
I
the
want to stand in when he
5th,
throws
and
a
it's
bullpen.
not. Oh, no, he just
Goes
comes to the
foul
top.
away.
Because I just want to see what everyone talks about.
Woohoo.
So they wouldn't let me stand in today, so I got to, but I was 2 feet behind him watching him throw. It was impressive. And as soon as the phone rang, I looked at Rick Kranitz and I said, "That's Brian Snitker calling for me." And they're like, "No way." So whoever picked up the phone was like, "Hello?" And they're like, "It's Snit." He said, "Get down in the dugout now."
The postscript to the story after the 0-1 pitch. I want to hear about Strider.
Strike 2.
After you were sort of milling around for 30 seconds and not making a beeline for the dugout, he was like, just like when I managed him.
And then when I finally did mosey to the dugout, Snit goes, "What were you doing?" I was like, "Well, I wanted to watch Strider throw." And he said, "Impressive." And I was like, "Very impressive."
Yeah, what'd you see?
Just the life on the fastball that's what I wanted to see. It's incredible. He was working on his
Yeah,
slider, working on location.
I don't know what he was pitching at that.
That's what you hear about from guys. Oh man,
Must have been trying
the life.
to get the guy to
It's amazing how
swing.
it
But
stays
man, he was
true.
way outside the box.
And so then
He's
I asked
lucky
him, I said,
Sean
"Hey,
Murphy's
what
as good of a
happened
catcher
to
as he is.
That's strike
Runner
3,
goes.
and that'll do it for
That's
the
strike 3.
That'll be a tease for the bottom of the 5th.
Yes.
Brian Snitker's response after the break.
All right, so when they come back from break, it looks like we're going to have Orlando Arcia at bat, Michael Harris on deck, and Acuna Jr. in the hole.
5 unanswered for Seattle. We are in the bottom of the 5th here in Atlanta. Great night for baseball. The rain has stayed away. And a first pitch called a strike to Arcia.
So you were saying as we went to break, next time you're here.
Brian Snitker gave me the okay to stand in and as a hitter on Spencer Strider, and I asked Spencer and he said yes, and then Brian Snitker proceeded to tell Spencer to make sure one gets away and hits me, and I was okay with it.
Second base, little side spin, and Caballero handles it. I love that you can tell that that's a person that you played for. If it's a manager you didn't play for, it's unlikely he says that, right?
What, to hit me?
Yeah.
Snit, I was there when Snit took over for the Braves in 2016 for Freddie Gonzalez. And didn't get much time.
So we got one out.
Only half that year. So,
Seattle leading 5-2.
Had heard stories.
Michael Harris coming to bat.
In the organization, and he's lived up to all of that as the manager of the Braves.
Manager of the year a couple times. And as the story goes,
you speak the truth, Kenneth. It is rally time for sure.
For the Braves, his first job in the Atlanta organization was because of Henry Aaron. 2 strikes on Harris, who popped out back in the second. 11 in a row retired by Logan Gilbert, AJ.
He has done a nice job since the first 3 hitters of the game, where he attacked them with fastballs. He has mixed it up, and he has kept these Braves hitters completely off balance. He's found a new toy in a split finger. He's gotten a bunch of swings and misses on that. He's found a slider that's been very effective for him.
1-2 the count.
2. Back of home and to the left, and no play for Murphy.
I've come to the conclusion, Jason, you're just trying to get me in trouble.
What do you mean?
Well, you guys show the fight video, get texts about that. Why would they
Not
show
my
that?
call.
And then you bring up the Snitker story, and then I get text from, well, please tell me that's not true. Well, yes, it was true.
On the ground, second base, Caballero.
Beats him out.
What's the problem?
2 outs.
Nothing.
Did I get you in trouble?
No. Nothing I can't handle.
It's your entire career.
I know. Nothing I can't handle, Jason.
2 down for Ronald Acuna Jr. Who Spencer Strider called.
There you go.
the
You
best
can
player
introduce
he's
yourself.
ever seen the other day.
Hey everybody, this is Maverick from Maverick Sports. Sorry, I just walked in on my buddy from GB from C Sports Network playing HBS's stream tonight. Sorry, I just walked in the door. I got caught by a train at the train tracks. It would not move. So I just walked in. So how's everybody going? Kenneth D. Everybody, welcome in.
Yeah, Jamison just left, I think.
Okay, did Jamison leave? Well, if he shows back up, tell him I said, what's up, everybody? Left leg, how's it going? I saw you before I left when you were texting in the chat, so how's it going, everybody? Sorry, I made it in a little bit late, guys. I told my buddy here I'd sit in with him on his stream, but then I had to leave to go to the store, so, and then I got caught by a train track, so. Story of my life.
No, remember, he left a half hour before the game started.
Yeah, and I got caught by a train.
Now, the best player
What's up, Jeremy Frozen?
does everything. But the most
Welcome in, Jeremy. How's it going, buddy?
Is Ronald Acuna Jr. Well, we've seen tonight. We've seen him lead off the game with a hit, score a run. Made some great
sorry about the dog.
Hit another guy in the back, right? Made a great
She's hungry, and I told her I'd feed her here a little bit. I'm not going to be a pain, not give her no food. So,
I was just going to say the same thing.
So how's the game going? Sorry, I haven't been here, dude. I just walked in the door. So
Braves are down 5-2.
5-2, huh?
We're in
What?
bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th. Okay, 10-4. 10-4.
3-2 coming. Oh, he took it for a strike 3.
Strike 3. That's 3 outs.
Slider.
Oh.
Good night.
It's always something, ain't it?
Damn it. My cam's not on again.
Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be on camera. So, but you know, and all the regulars that follow the channel, you know who I am. So,
unfortunately, right?
I hear you, buddy. No worries.
Hey, I gave your channel shout outs earlier, so
That's right.
always
Far as I know of right now, Kenneth, I'm still kind of up in the air as far as tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow. I'll just have to wait and see. You know, I might get one in tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I just got to see how my schedule's looking like. But I did a lot of work today on the house and got things tidied up. One thing checked off the checklist that I have to do.
got his tidy whities checked up.
I hear you, buddy. Yeah. No. I got to work on my roof today, guys. I had a couple leaks I had to shore up and get that squared away before it got any worse, and got that finished. It took about 3 hours, about 3 to 4 hours, and got inside, and it was kind of dozed off in the chair, and then my kids, their cats needed food, so I had to go run to the store, and I got caught by a train, which sucked.
I think that's an excuse. I don't think it happened.
No, it was totally legitimate, straight up 100% the truth.
Because the first time you texted me and said that you'd be here in 10 minutes, you would have told me.
Yeah, and then shortly after I got off the train. Right. As soon as I got off the text message with you, that's when the train showed up, and they dead stopped in front of me. And when they dead stop in front of you, the red light does not change. They leave the ongoing traffic on. But I could not turn because I was 4 cars deep. So
4 cars deep, eh? Damn.
Yeah.
Here in the 6th inning, he's AJ Pierce.
But yeah,
we thank you for joining
I'm finally in here with you guys, sitting in here on my buddy's stream here. Let's see if we can't get the Braves from rally.
Right, there's a strike. About time, Jimenez.
Second baseman who's really impressed Scott.
Oh, Jimenez.
I don't care what they call him. I'm calling him Jimenez.
And he has taken over the second base job for Colton Wong.
Swing and miss, strike 2.
Yeah.
That was a nasty slider. That's the slider he's been looking for.
That was like a little bit of a check swing almost. Right over the top.
0-2.
Got him.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. K's in the chat, baby. All right.
K's in the chat.
Back-to-back just filthy sliders.
K's in the chat, everybody. K's in the chat.
You know what you could do then after today?
Starts as a strike, ends up as a ball.
Got packages to send, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Some guys, when they have it on base,
I certainly hope I don't have to wait another week.
They have, 1 walk and they go over. JP Crawford's on base streak is now 16 games, and he's 2 for 2 with a walk.
Those things are cool.
How important has he been to this team so far?
When we talk
I would love.
Service, you asked him, Jason, who's the
I would love to see. And maybe there's a website out there that might show it. Maybe there's not. But I would love to see, like, all the foam fingers that were ever made, stuff like that, or
kind of ignited them a couple times.
Now, what do they call them? Pennants? Is that what those are?
Strong up the middle.
Like the little flags? Those are pennants?
Pennants, yeah.
I would love to see all of them from the very first one throughout the history of the Atlanta Braves. I would love to see that.
Gosh, 28 used to be right when you're coming into your prime. Now
foam fingers, all that kind of stuff, just to see how much design-wise that they've ever fluctuated. Out number 2.
2 down here in the 6th. Tomorrow, USFL action continues on FS1.
USFL, huh?
The New Orleans Breakers
what is that? USFL?
Then at 4, the New Jersey Generals battle the Houston Gamblers.
It's another spinoff of the the
I didn't know.
XFL.
Is that
loss of the year last week?
well? The XFL is
Calling
out
that game,
there.
Are you not, Jason?
Yes, indeed.
The
I guess that's
XFL 's
another-
back. Then that's another one. Then yeah, the XFL is
Yeah.
back, dude.
Looking for more clicks.
They had
Ball 1 to
they had
Tom
like
Brand.
6 teams or 8 teams.
I can tell you that their quarterback, when we chatted with him,
I seen some of the games on YouTube.
was so frustrated with their offensive performance last week that he said he lost sleep.
I think they had like a
2 nights.
6-game season.
Who was their quarterback?
Oh, nice.
Cloud Bethel Thompson.
Well,
who won a couple
6
I
games
know-
is 6
I-
games.
in the
I know the video I seen of them was on YouTube, and it was of the playoffs already.
Remember all that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the XFL. I do believe Dwayne Johnson bought that.
2-1 for France. I like having football in off times. I like spring football. Give me more of it.
You're getting more of it starting tomorrow.
That's true. Directly into your living room.
I hear you, Kenneth.
3-1. He can't call time.
We call Ozuna the bum for
United
trade
States
bait.
Football League. All right. So is that
Okay.
new this year, D?
From the slab with nobody on. So if you disengage, the pitch timer still runs. And had Murphy not gone out there, it would have been ball 4.
That counts as a mound visit, though.
It does. But I think you'd rather have that, right?
Yes. But interesting he couldn't step off. I don't know if he couldn't see the sign or he couldn't hear the pitch coming.
Nice. Well, congratulations, D.
3-1.
Foul ball.
Field and foul, and typically when
3-2 the
timer is
count.
that far
Full
down,
boat.
there's
You
not
know what
Full
that
boat.
means.
timeout for a pitch count. Typically.
I've seen a lot of interesting.
Like I'm taking a dump or something.
3-2 is there, right?
There we go. Strikeout, baby. Cage
Cage in the tab, baby.
3 innings, 30
Woo!
minutes.
We still need the runs, though. 8 games plus playoffs. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, crap. I guess I left the wrong batter up. Braves are due back up. So now it's right. Yeah, we've kind of had pretty uneventful game, come highlight-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, right when I took off, I was hearing you holler about Matt Olson's home run.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I heard that, but everything else from then on till when I just sat down, I didn't know what had happened. So
That's right. We forgive you.
yeah,
We forgive that you jinxed us.
I didn't jinx anything.
Oh, you jinxed it. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yes, you did. Because listen, when you're here, you were here for Matt Olson's. You said you had just heard me yelling for Matt Olson's home run, so we got off to a good start. You then left, wasn't paying attention, and boom, we got shit on. Everything changed for us. So you jinxed us. You hexed us. We need to cleanse you. Go outside, turn the hose on, and cleanse yourself. Cold water.
Cleanse myself.
Yep. Yeah, you got the jinx on us.
I did not jinx anything, brother.
You leave it like that. It jinxed us, bro.
I didn't jinx anything. Not on my end,
That's
I didn't.
it. Hey, then to help it out, to unjinx us, which I think you jinxed us, you need to be pointing the finger and giving us the tomahawk, even though we can't see it.
Ball strike. To Olsen from Logan Gilbert. First 3 batters.
We'll trust you're doing it.
Hits against Gilbert.
Matt Olsen, 1 for 2 on the day. A 2-run homer in the first.
Gilbert mixing his pitches up better.
1-1 the count.
Fingers we've talked about. Just better location. You got to get, a lot of times you got to get good pitchers early. Braves did that. He settled down nicely and just giving them a nice start and a nice lead.
He's going to call that a strike?
More give than we've seen at the plate for Moscoso.
I see the interactive's getting behind, guys. Bear with it. Well, I might be able to.
So you mentioned this.
You might be able to catch it back up.
Well,
going to be a weapon for him.
Like when I'm running, when we're doing a stream together because of how we got to do it, and it uses more resources. Even that's strike 3. Matt Olsen strikes out. Even refreshing that, because that's 2 browser pages that got to refresh that do that.
Matt Olsen way out in front. I promise you, in the Braves scouting report before this game, they're like, oh, he throws a splitter, but he hardly ever throws.
To have it look the way that I have it look, you got to do 2 browsers. Browser. And you know, as a 2 of them, anyways.
The first one, you're like, oh,
right.
Okay, that one's pretty good tonight.
1 for the scoreboard and 1 for just the pitcher info.
Next thing you know,
oh, okay.
All the time.
As you were saying,
well, you should know. You've seen it, Bill.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's more than
Murphy went around strike 1.
10 homers
to count to Sean Murphy.
10 homers with 34 RBIs on the season. You got the game up?
Yep.
Nice.
One breaking ball just missed with the curve.
Where you at?
Gilbert comes set. Pitch number 2, outside ball 1.
Right-hander out of
okay, he's getting ready to pitch number 3 right now for me.
Okay.
School down in Florida, the Hatters.
That's weird that how MLB TV does that for us. That some days we'll be right on, spot on with each other, and then others, one of us is, slightly behind or slightly ahead.
Yep.
No matter what we do, like we could refresh, we could try different browsers, and it still stays that way. I'd say probably broadcast, like, I guess, where it's being broadcast to us from, because definitely where you're at, you got different hops that you go through to receive the information than I do. Oof.
And he just got a piece. It's strike 3.
That's strike 3.
And strikeout number
wow.
9 for Gilbert. Time for a game break.
Gilbert with 9 Ks on the day.
Wow. So he's doing what Bryce Elder did yesterday.
Yeah. Elder pitched a really good game yesterday.
Oh, wow. J.D. Martinez just hit a game-tying 2-run home run.
There we go, baby. That's going to be a base hit. Sorry about that.
Yep, no worries. Oh, Austin Riley.
It's Austin Riley.
To right field for a base hit. Nice. Good job, Riley, MVP.
Shooting the ball to right, not trying to do too much.
That broke 15 straight back to the bench for Logan Gilbert. And there is a
big swing and a miss.
Well, he threw a first pitch fastball to Riley. He got the hit.
Rosario's 0 for 2 today.
Really?
4
Come on, boy.
Season a 242 average.
Come on, boy. Come on, Eddie. Come on.
There we go.
I had my boy. Come on, Eddie.
Shallow, infield, into the right field, left field. My bad. Out number 3.
Oh, man.
Seattle still by 3.
I'm trying to bring the luck. Trying to bring the luck, guys.
You better be waving that goddamn thing. Woo!
I'm waving my hat.
You need to be giving them the finger, damn it.
I give him the finger, all right.
That's what I'm saying. You need to give them the finger.
It's not the foam finger either.
The finger. So at bat will be Julio Rodriguez. On deck will be Jared Kelenic. And Eugene Suarez will be in the hole when they return.
Sorry, my dog was barking in the background.
Yeah, you're all right. I see we haven't put on any new subscribers today or yesterday. But I still have had a lot of my regulars that have come and joined that I'm so grateful for. And you definitely all know who you are, but I'll be happy to give you a shout out here in a second. Let me get all my stuff set back up. Of course, you know who you are. We got Mr. Maverick. We got Daniel Nixon. We got Jameson Taylor. We have Kenneth. Haven't found Kenneth for his last name. Sorry, Kenneth. Kenneth Clark. We've had, who else have we had come through? Alonzo Henriquez. He joined us and was giving shout outs to the Braves. Left Leg Cemetery joined us giving shout outs for the Braves. So shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you joining tonight.
And access to support for free 24/7 and confidential support in English and Spanish.
I don't think I've missed any. Jameson Taylor, of course.
A tremendous initiative.
Jeremy Prozer.
As we go to the
Thank you for stopping in.
And Kirby Yates on his 5th team on the mound for.
And I think I got everybody so far. Thank you, guys. I certainly appreciate that.
Kirby Yates is really fastball split change. That was the first pitch right there.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If any of you guys are gamers, do you play video games? You're like, you got an Xbox, a PlayStation, you play PC games? Hey, man, come check us out. Hit me up. Send me an email. I'll get you my Steam info as well. Add me as a friend. We play games all the time. So we play Call of Duty, Battlefield, DayZ, PUBG, all kinds of things. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, yeah, hook up with us. We got a Discord that's public and everything for you to come join and hang out.
The starting rotation with a couple of gaps because of the injury. Got a bullpen day today, and we'll see how they deal with it moving forward. I asked Brian Snitker if there's a possibility that it might be a young guy for a couple starts.
And then, of course, the C Sports Network has its own separate Discord as well. So
that's not out of the question.
I'll put all that information out like when the website goes live.
I guess they want to see.
And as I said, after this 10-game stretch that the Braves are playing at home, I will be taking either 1 or 2 series off. Possibly, probably just 1 series. Where I'll be working on getting the website and everything installed and completed.
Third walk tonight for Julio Rodriguez. And now Jared Kelenic will come up. And Kevin Burkhardt just mentioned J.D. Martinez. Our own Ken Rosenthal had a fantastic story a couple of months ago about Kelenic and his off-season program.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get it to where
the guy who was the hitting guru for J.D. Martinez.
It's going to be way more interactive, guys.
Very much so.
You'll be able to join in the Discord and follow along. And Discord's got some great plugins for doing like raffle giveaways and all kinds of stuff. You know, I make a lot of cool. I've been doing this clan stuff now for 26 years, so I'm the leader and owner of the organization called Hellbound Soldiers, Clan HBS, and we've been around since January 27th of 2005. So I got a lot of clan experience. I work with graphic arts, website development, all kinds of things.
There goes Rodriguez.
Here comes the runner.
But he
Safe.
is a blur into second base.
And Craig knows his stuff. He's one of those gurus.
That's twice Murphy's been late to the bag. Well, I mean, he's made good pitches. It's just, you know, nothing could be done with them.
Right.
Rodriguez feeling good with 3 walks. We were talking about Kelnick.
3-0 the count.
In the batting cage. He took a couple extra swings.
Wow.
Guys around the cage.
What can you expect from
3 this round.
From
3
dugout day?
But he was going to get his licks in. And you can see
Strike
how much
one.
he cares about hitting specifically.
Yeah, man.
Yes, and when we talked to Scott Service, he said this is a guy that used to go for 1.
You eating my hot dog?
And just be so mad.
What you got over there? I see that now.
You can have maturity thing. I think as baseball people in general, we expect guys to come up. And this guy was a huge prospect. Gets traded.
And yeah, you do have.
And we expect people to just come up and man, look at him. He's
So 3-1 to
okay,
Jared Kelnick.
sometimes to figure it out.
And it's even tougher to sustain it nowadays. Up the middle, they had him played perfectly.
Here we go, over to first. That's out 1, but we have a runner that advanced to third.
Productive at bat. Oh, yes, he didn't drive in Rodriguez from second, but you know what he did?
I don't know if you guys could hear, but that was my wife in the background, and my beautiful wife, love her to death. We've been together since I was 13 years old when we got together. We got together in at the summer of 8th grade.
He took his big rip on 3-0, and then 3-1, he gets the ground out, moves the guy over.
And that doesn't go in any
And we are 45 years old now. So that tells you we've been together for a very long time. That's a
Long
homer.
time.
That's a homer. 7-2.
Attack for Suarez.
Hmm.
432 feet. That was a blast.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, man, we haven't seen too many of them this year.
Crushed.
But
It's a fastball
some other
down.
teams have had
He's
big
ready to go
numbers.
on the first
Is the
pitch.
480, 490 plus
And Suarez
plus
just
homers,
tags
man.
this ball to center field.
Acuna had a 470 something a few games back, I know.
He's a former All-Star in Cincinnati. He is in the lineup in large part to do that. And there goes the pitchfork, the trident. Everybody's got to celebrate.
Pitchfork. I love
Pitchfork.
it. Pitchfork, though?
It's a trident.
It is a trident. I love the celebrations.
I think every team has one at this point. He's just going to take it home with him.
He's got 3 RBIs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't think the Braves do now. They lost the ability for the big hat.
Yeah, because of the MLB.
Well, it was a trademark issue, yeah.
Across Major League Baseball.
The one they have in Baltimore with the
Come on, Snick. Get Yates out of here.
now at Camden Yards they have the bird wash where every time they hit like a double they spray all the fans.
That's right.
Tough to
3-1.
That was evidently a player idea, too.
Yeah.
16 pitches.
The Orioles went to
I'm not sure if he's. I don't know if he's faced his 3 batters.
Trident's pretty solid for the Mariners too.
Well, he faced
Aquaman with the trident. The Mariners.
This
Julio
might be his
Rodriguez,
fourth.
now Suarez, now this guy.
Yeah, this is
This
his
might
third.
be his last pitch.
That means
This might be
all 4.
Yates' last
And
pitch.
Hernandez takes a
All
walk,
4.
his 7th of the year.
That's going to be it.
With 1 out
Snit
here
should
in
be
the
coming
7th.
out.
Trammell will bat.
Oh, looks like they're leaving
I don't
him.
know
Murphy's
if
coming to the
it's
mound,
over
though.
tomorrow, AJ. But this is the kind of day the Mariners have needed for a while now.
Oh, come on. The Mariners, you're only having that day because we have garbage. A garbage freaking bullpen, man. Everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
I do. I think
Yep.
that not only does it carry over for them offensively, but it also carries over for the Braves bullpen, like we talked about earlier. Is that Oh, wait, the camera's over here.
It is,
Sorry.
yeah. I would look at the thing
Yes,
there.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Fix my tie.
It's great to see you. Would you like to talk to the camera this time? If
yes.
they take the shot again?
Hello, camera.
Anything you'd like to say about the Mariners offense?
Yes, this is a great night. They've hit home runs. They've gotten hits. Julio Rodriguez stole some bases. But the thing is this carries over. Confidence, yes, but also the Braves bullpen is going to be beat up for tomorrow. I know the Braves are like, oh, we can cover 9 innings. But if it goes perfectly.
Yeah.
Right? Chavez made it one time through. Tonkin didn't do his job.
Yeah, we're gonna suck tomorrow.
Now Yates has come in and given a couple of.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have
people in baseball.
maybe we'll have a phenomenal day tomorrow.
Sometimes,
And I hope we do.
if they go well, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I stole one. But if they don't go well,
Hey, how you doing, Sour
it's
Vanilla?
like almost a giveaway game.
Yeah, and
Welcome
Yeah.
in.
trouble for
Yeah,
the
it
next
looks
couple
like-
days because the Braves don't have an off day Monday either.
It
They're
looks
just
like your
starting another
teams,
series. They go
they're
on to the West
definitely
Coast.
You're definitely putting it on the Braves, 7-2.
Tough stretch right now.
You know, I'm a Braves
Look at
fan,
their schedule
but
this week and
I
even
give.
going forward.
I'm a lover of the
They're in the
game in
middle of it.
itself.
Oh, yeah,
So
we just had 'em against
I
Baltimore.
root for
They're
my
playing
team
16 in a row against
until
the
my
American
team is
League and some
mathematically
competitors
completely
in the AL,
eliminated.
including,
But I'm a
Seattle
lover of
team
the
that
game,
will be
so
involved at
I'm
the
going
end
to
of the
give
year.
a team props where a
I'm just
team
really
deserves to
glad that
have
you
props.
finally turned
And the
the
Mariners
camera.
are playing
There was no
a really good baseball
BLT
game today.
burger on your shirt because the thing you were eating that you posted on social media
But
was a ridiculous.
Now going back
The
to
thing you ate and what
being a
you
Braves
bite out,
fan,
That's right. Yeah, that's how the
I
story
really
goes.
feel that us
Believe everything
us using a bullpen day
Highly
that we have a
recommend
very,
Georgia
very
BLT
weak
at
bullpen.
your
So
2-2 is called strike 3. Murphy, a nice smooth
Well,
catch for out number 2.
yes or no? I mean, you guys played good,
Yates, strikeout.
Good pitch, just
But
a bit outside. Nice job by Murphy
but
to
the
steal
Braves
it.
hitters were just they were hitting really good last night.
K's in the chat, guys. K's in the chat.
Why you gotta
Yates
call that
struck out
Woo!
Fernandez.
Cage to the chat, baby.
You know what's amazing about traveling with AJ Pierzynski?
So 2 out.
That's some
Still running
kids.
around first.
0-1, come on, baby.
One of those just got delivered.
Yeah.
Let's get the chops going, baby.
It's left.
Let's see them
Come on,
tomahawks.
chop, baby.
Look,
Come on,
BLT
come on,
with
Mr. Mav.
bologna
Give us
and
those
pimento cheese.
tomahawks in the chat.
I'm chopping. I'm
Through
chopping.
the right side.
Well,
My
that's
arm's
right.
tired.
It's a base
But
hit for Seattle. Murphy's first hit of the night. We show it to us.
base hit to right field.
So Jason had this ordered earlier. It's the Georgia BLT, and he ate half of it. This is only half of it, and he finally allowed me to touch it
Just moments ago.
just when you handed it to me.
Yeah, for the first time ever.
So I can't wait to dig into this because what could go wrong? BLT, bologna, and pimento cheese.
It's heavy, man.
Oh,
It's heavy.
It was good though when you ate it.
It was very good when I had all of it, and you never touched it. Yes, they do have great food here in Atlanta, and we appreciate the hospitality.
Nice. There was a beautiful strike.
To Caballero.
Sir.
You could certainly hear that one against the
Had
glove
8
too.
hitters come up in the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
6th
A whap.
and 5th. This is the 7th batter in the 7th inning.
So Caballero with a 222 average on the
Now
season.
Lidke getting loose in the Atlanta bullpen. And honestly, we're talking about
Oh, wait a
from
minute.
Braves' perspective, but if you're the Mariners,
That's a
this is
222, but
exactly
down below
what you
says a
like,
269.
bullpen game to go when you're facing it. A
Yeah.
couple multi-run innings.
Absolutely, because it throws.
I'll have to
everything
look
off.
into which one's right. The one that they broadcast or the one down in their stat page down below the
Exactly.
Lidke
video.
off the injured
I'll have to
list.
research into that and see which
There.
one is actually
38's 2-1.
correct. Because I don't want to
Yeah.
be giving people the wrong info.
That's what we were talking about.
Right.
Chavez
Now,
is-
Lucas Lipke
Okay.
is warming up in the Atlanta bullpen. He just come off a 15-day IL.
They're going to need somebody to come
And
in.
runners on first and second, 2 out, 2
Yates
on 1
is
to
30,
count.
He's probably down tomorrow. Jimenez threw.
I've actually seen Sour that you guys got some decent pitchers.
23.
Yep.
So he's probably available tomorrow. But
I've watched several other teams now. I haven't streamed any of them, but
No, they need Schuster to provide some length
rest
tomorrow.
assured, I have definitely watched.
On Caballero.
Oh, give me 1 second. Full boat. You know what that is? Woo, woo. Full boat, baby.
Have to pull somebody
Full
up.
boat, baby. That's going to be the last pitch for Yates.
down.
So I've definitely watched quite a few of the other games thus far, and Seattle does have a good bullpen.
And the inning's over. Caballero thought he had taken ball 4. Instead, the inning's over, and it's stretch time.
Strike out, strike 3.
Middle of the 7th. Here
We're
we
out
go.
number 3.
All right. Still, we're down 5
We're
runs.
still down by 5 runs,
maybe. But we got 3 innings to do it. But that also
That's
takes
right.
us. That also takes us stopping them from getting runs, and we've only been able we've only been able to do it once in the last 4 innings. So
yeah, get a couple runners on base, hit a home run.
Yep,
it can be easily done.
We got Albie, Zazuna, and Arcia up to bat. Hey, Sauer, I don't know if you have or haven't already, but if you like what's going on here, man, be sure to throw a thumbs up and definitely subscribe, man. Love to have you as a sub. I know you're a Seattle fan, but I do have intentions of doing some other games, and I also do football. I don't know. Are you a Seahawk fan then? Or you even like football? I'm a Braves fan, but we stream all kinds of games, myself and Mav. We try to stream our home team's games, and then regardless, basically how I do it is I stream my home team's game, whether it's a Monday night, a Sunday night, or a Thursday night, and then if basically, I do a stream Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday. And sometimes, Mav, what did we get? A couple triple headers last season, both, I think.
Yes, we did.
Where we come into a Sunday and do 3 games in one day.
Yep. And let me tell you, that was before the pitch clock, guys. So you can imagine, 3.5 to 4 hour game per stream, and we were doing 3 of them. So it was like a 12, 13 hour day for us.
Oh, 14, 16 at times.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like, you got to remember being on an hour before the streams and an hour after.
Yep.
They have a kids zone that they installed that had a zip line out there in the outfield. Great food, tremendous fan base, and the fireworks for the
old ball game. Pitch on!
7th inning stretch, baby.
Truist Park opened in 2017, hosted games 3, 4, and 5 of the 21 World Series.
And what a great job the Braves organization did when they built this. And the fans are coming. They're coming out here because it's a great place to watch a game. It's fun. People enjoy it. Heck, walk around at like 10:30 this morning. There's people out playing catch.
Yeah, they're probably sitting out on that party deck. They have 2 party decks out there. As you're taking a look,
You can't get any tickets in the Chop House. Chop House is sold out.
And it's been a really good bullpen for Seattle.
Every game is sold out in the Chop House.
So is season tickets.
Statistically in baseball.
Yep.
They stopped selling the season tickets like after
2 innings here.
after like 6 or 8 games or 12 games into the season. I think they stopped. I just remember it being on one of our streams during the broadcast that they had stopped offering season tickets.
Yep.
3 for 3 with no outs.
And that the season tickets are sold out through like 28.
9 punch outs.
Yeah.
Split finger. He started mixing it
So
up.
Or 26, something like that. So it was a
yeah,
long
it's like
waiting list.
2025, 2026.
From MLB.com during
That's crazy,
They said if
dude.
you- yeah, they said if you want tickets for 2025, you better get them first thing during the
You
off
can't.
season.
They're sold out. They're sold out clear up through there.
Wow. But you can still buy individual tickets for each game, but
Single
you can't
game,
get no
single
season
seat,
tickets.
yes. Single seat, yes.
Slider's been really good. Guess what?
Which I don't plan to go to every single game, no. I may go to a game or two because I only live 20 minutes from that Truist Park. So
with Brash, who's got the fastball at 98, 99, and a high spin rate curveball.
just remember, guys, if there's an issue with the stream, just refresh your browser and it will pull it back up.
Well, there shouldn't be.
No, I'm just saying if there is.
Okay. Well, don't jinx me, damn it. She's been running great.
I was just putting it out there.
It's had 102 frames out of 26 million that it's had any problems with.
Okay.
And those come from when I'm switching, like when I went over and I restarted the interactive. That's what caused them. And that's just because it's loading two browsers at the same time.
Yeah.
Just yanks it. Almost gets Albies in the back leg.
Oh, you know what? We missed a full boat.
Full boat, yeah.
Sorry, Albies.
Come on, Albies. You should have never swung at that. That would have been ball 4.
By the pitch before, that almost hit him. Watch him bail. See, his front hip is gone. He has no chance. He's gone because of the pitch before. That almost hit him. He's thinking, man, he almost hit me the pitch before. No way. And then he throws that fastball away.
Ozuna watching that one come by. Ozuna, his last at bat, he had 2 fast straight balls down that he would normally blast away, and he just watched them by.
It can be a setup.
Watch reactions. And that
0-2.
by Ozzie Albies tells you
They're hitting sliders on him.
And we mentioned Spencer.
He can't hit sliders. He can hit fastballs, but he can't hit a slider.
Actually talked to me about being a left-handed hitter. What a lefty.
Well, most batters can hit a fastball.
And I was really,
well, sliders hard to catch up to.
I hit left-handed, so I said, if you can throw a fastball in, a pitch into a lefty or anybody, it helps you with pitches away. And he said, why? I said, because if a guy could throw me in, that makes me look in.
I always find it funny with their sunflower seeds that, they're always spitting the shells out. I find it hard for me, like, I got to eat the shell, I chop down in the shell too and then spit it all out.
You saw it with Ozzie Albies right there. He threw a slider that almost hit him. Oh, scream, scared.
Hey, one of the things you'll have to do for me, man, is you go to a game, you're gonna have to get me a couple bags of their sunflower seeds from the stadium.
Oh yeah, base hit, right field for Marcell Ozuna.
Send them to me, and I'll keep them as a keepsake, man. That'll go in my memorabilia bucket.
Including the pitch he hit.
Roger that.
So we saw 5 pitches, all breaking balls away. Big league hitter makes an adjustment, boom. Now if he rushes a fastball 98 into him, gets the same reaction Ozzie Albies had, right? Takes him off that. But he threw him 5 pitches in the same spot, similar breaks. And the big league hitter makes an adjustment, shoots him right, takes
RC up to bat. Take strike 1.
Do it for a reason, right?
Top of the zone, called a strike.
To the 0-1 here, why would you throw the ball in
on the count
in a row in the same spot like they did?
Well, the pitch Ozuna hit, listen, you're not meaning to throw it there. It wasn't a terrible pitch. He's wanting to throw it for a ball and get him to chase.
Yeah.
We mentioned the success that Brash has had with his slider. That's the one he wanted to throw, right?
Man.
That just horizontally goes away. Arcia runs out of bat.
You remember Jeff Nelson?
Absolutely.
That's the slider I think of, like frisbee slider, but this thing is like a demon. Swing and a miss once again. Strike 3, 2 punch outs for Brash, and he threw 2 different versions of it basically there, didn't he?
Well, he has one, it seems like, that goes more up to down vertical, and that one was more side to side horizontal. That's kind of become the new sweeper, they like to call it. The new in vogue term is, he's throwing a sweeper, not a slider, because it goes more horizontal.
Harris down the left field line toward the corner, and this ball is...
There we go. Oh, foul ball.
This is not a live ball.
Oh, man.
Edwin Jimenez with the call down the third base line. Very demonstrative. Had it right away.
Yeah, that's foul.
Oof.
That's close, though. All it has to do is bounce on the line.
That ball is an inch to the right. It's a double. Instead, hitting 279. That ball is fair. Hitting 179 goes foul by an inch.
It's a cruel game, and it's
why it's the hardest thing to do in the world. Hit a baseball.
especially now. I mean, with pitching labs. Yikes. It was so close down the left field line that the official box score has it as a double.
And now he's back hitting again.
Yeah, it could be a very valuable at bat here. This one bounces away from Murphy, and it gets Ozuna to second base.
Ozuna's going to move to second with a wild pitch.
Glitch in the matrix.
Heck yeah.
That'll happen. What's
Kick
that?
it all
That moves the
about.
runner up 90
Do
feet.
the hokey pokey and we turn
And you
ourselves
turn
around.
yourself around.
That's what
That's
it's
what
all
it's
about.
all about.
As a catcher, you're expecting the ball to come down and into a lefty. When it stays out there, you see
Come
try
on.
to turn his left shoulder to steer the ball back to home plate. Took some big hop.
Bang, 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 bang. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Harris.
How much of it?
2-1 the count, baby. Come on. 2 out. 7-2 lead
You're just trying to
for Seattle. Come on, Harris. We need a couple. Come on, baby. Come on.
2-1 for Harris. Ozuna at second.
Foul ball.
2 balls.
2-2 the count.
Dugout.
Count is even.
It's the first time the Braves have had a runner in scoring position since the first inning.
Yeah, we have fallen apart for our batting tonight badly.
It's away 3
3-2. That is a full boat.
So make it bad here.
Mm.
You do not want
Junior Jr. on deck. Can we get to it? Come on, baby. Come on, Harris.
Games this year.
Foul ball.
Fastball again here, you think?
I'm too busy watching the guy dance and just caught the foul ball.
Lively crowd. Three-two. Another foul. Based on that swing, where are you going?
I'm thinking a slider coming into him. See
Come
how
on,
he goes
baby.
down across the plate to get that ball. That shows you he's leaning out over the plate. If you can throw a slider coming into him, you probably get him to swing and miss.
Is he willing to throw a 3-2 slider to the 9-hitter?
If you think you can get him out, if you can throw it for a strike where he'll get a swing.
8th pitch of the sequence.
Struck it out.
For strike 3.
Oh.
Damn.
He was pretty sure of it, AJ.
Yes, he was. Good pitch.
I had my chomp on, man. I was doing it. I was beating the war drums. Damn it.
I think the interactive is messed up, dude. It's saying the ground rule double. Harris hit a ground rule double, Ozuna to third. But yet they said it struck out.
They may have messed up because it come up and said Mariners due up now for me.
Yeah. That makes no damn sense. We can't buy a hit.
I know, dude. That's what
We
D
can't, we
said.
can't buy a run.
D said we can't
Hit
buy
the
a
damn
hit.
ball.
All right, guys. So guess what we have here for you. Here's for you there, my friend, the Seattle fan. Here's Suarez's 2-run home run.
In the air to center. It'll drive home at least 1 and maybe 2. It is out of here. First pitch attack for Suarez.
There you have it, my friend. Bask in the glory of it. Your team is playing good ball. Every now and then I got to check and make sure that the MLB TV stream doesn't kick me off of. I don't know why it does it. Just now and then it'll boot me from live.
Atlanta uses pitcher number 5 today, Lucas Litke, just off the injured list.
A lot of breaking balls from Lucas. Cutter, sliders, curve.
Ball 1.
And he will go left.
Fresh off the injury list.
To start the 8th inning. Last couple years with the Yankees, Litke was outstanding out of their bullpen. Third base side, Riley in foul territory over by the target.
Oh, just about had it.
That was one of those balls. I think he catches it if there's not the net.
Mm.
I think he would get to this ball if there's not the net to protect the fans. Just runs out of room. He's probably going to catch this ball without the net. Now he might end up in the people's lap in the front row, but he probably makes a catch. Can he open the door and reach around the net?
It would be an amazing play. You should be able to get the out if you do that, but I don't think it's legal.
Yeah, see, they got netting all over the place now.
Open the door,
Yeah, because they got to save the fans because of that little girl several years ago getting hit by a 98-mile-an-hour fastball to the face.
Yeah.
Off the end of the bat.
Yeah, but
Happened in Chicago.
it shouldn't matter if it was a little girl or a grown man or a grown woman. Just anybody taking a ball like that, everybody should be safe. But I'm sure with it being a child that, you know, that woke people up a lot more.
Real quick, too.
There we go. Strike 1, baby. K's to the chat.
Strikeout number 1 for Lucas Litke. K's in the chat, baby. K's in the chat.
All-Star race tomorrow for the NASCAR division.
It begins at 5 Eastern. The All-Star Open, then engines fire at 8. Don't miss the heart-pumping action Sunday on FS1. Have you ever gotten to drive a NASCAR?
I have not.
And Kyle Larson won the truck race today.
Seems like it'd be great
there at North Wilkesboro.
Probably make that happen.
First time in over 20 years they've raced at that racetrack. Thanks to Dell Jr. and other companies getting that racetrack prepared for the All-Star weekend.
Is in there
nice.
To France. As a guy who walks around,
I followed that during the offseason.
At all times, right? AJ.
Oh, nice curveball in there for strike 2 from Lucas Litke.
So his
bottom fell out of that one.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3.
That's strike 3.
The best thing for a pitcher.
That's a really good point.
Nice. K's in the chat, baby.
Another
K's
in the chat, baby.
David Risky. Remember he used to pitch?
K's in the chat, baby. K's in the chat.
Pop walk.
Grand ball for.
You kind of got to lean into it, right? Just get everything with 3 L's in the backpack, the luggage.
And then try to get W's instead of L's.
Try to get W's. Try to flip it. So what do you make of Rodriguez's day at the plate? 3 walks.
Strike
He's
1.
had a good day because he's taking his walks, but the swings aren't what you would expect from Julio Rodriguez. 3 walks, a couple runs.
All right, guys, get your votes into the chat. Get your votes. We have 17 votes thus far. 82% of you thought that the Braves were going to win, while 18% thought the Seattle Mariners. So, guys, if the Mariners wins tonight, that means that this series will be no longer valid for the digital prizes. And what I mean by that is what we do here, every game series, if the community
Just
is
pressure
right
a different thing. Expectations are a different
in the
thing.
vote for who wins
And I
that
think if you
game,
watch his
if
at-bats,
they're right every game of the series,
It's on the ground
the
to third.
following
Riley
game,
across the
series
way.
one,
Yeah, if you watch
I
his
just
at-bats,
rained down
they
upon the
still respect
chat
him as a player
a
because they
bunch
throw
of free
two breaking balls, things like that.
digital
It's not like
stuff.
people forgot who he
You don't
is.
have to like, you don't have to sub, you don't have to do nothing to be eligible to do this. Absolutely no strings attached. It's because I want to do this. So, unfortunately, the Braves were chosen for game one, and Mariners were chosen for game two, or the Braves were chosen again for game two. So, our Braves losing tonight if they lose. This is only if they lose. If they lose, then this series is no longer valid for the giveaway. But we'll still do something. All right, so when we come back, we're going to see Matt Olson, top of the batting order with Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson on deck, and Sean Murphy in the hole, batting third. I'd like to give a shout out to my guest commentator tonight, Mr. Maverick from over at Maverick Sports. Guy has great content, guys. So if you're here and you like what I'm doing and you've subscribed to me and you're still looking for, good content to fill your appetite for all the sports-related stuff, then check out Maverick over at Maverick Sports. Top right corner is his YouTube, and that is youtube.com/@_Maverick Sports. Thank you, guys. Certainly appreciate it.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Also, guys, I do have a second channel, and as a matter of fact, I am going to be transitioning to the new channel to do all sports-related broadcasts. I'm going to move the Clan HBS channel back into more of the gaming aspect, gaming side. A lot of things that have to do with like HBS and Clan HBS. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead, top right corner, you'll find a link to the sports channel. And as I said, here in the very near future, I'll be transitioning over to this channel. So be sure to go over and subscribe and everything over there so you don't miss anything.
Little mayhem. 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 7th for Seattle. 7-2.
Get your final votes in.
Justin Topa out of the bullpen. The right-hander on a lovely
So,
Binghamton, New York.
Topia replaces Brash,
Fine for the Mariners. He's been really good. He had a little bit of a blow-up last
and
night.
the Braves hit Topa last night really well last night.
95, 96, and it has a really good slider that he will use to get punch-outs.
Yeah, I think that was like in the 6th.
Yeah.
What'd he get?
Called at the plate.
Crack?
Yeah,
Cracked the
yeah,
head?
Topia,
Pitch
Topa
maybe.
gave up 3 runs last night in his outing.
We've had a lot of action at the
Going on
plate.
here with the catcher.
A lot of pitch calm, timeout problems.
Oh,
Oh.
pitch com.
Mm.
Pitch com
Your
crap.
spare time, and I know you have a bunch of it, right? Because you're not playing dad or like flying around doing games or doing the foul territory show or anything. I know you have a ton of spare time. Maybe you should become a pitch comm technician.
Well, interestingly, I helped coach a high school baseball team also.
Yep.
And I tried to get pitch comm for the team.
Did you?
And it's illegal in high school baseball
Really?
to use electronic signs. Yeah. I talked to the guys at PitchCom and said, hey, I'm willing to do this, pay for it.
Yeah.
And they said, and I found out later that it was against the rules in the state of Florida.
Why?
Now that I can't answer, but they said cannot use and if you use it, you automatically have to forfeit the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so if you're busy one day and you want to just get real quick done with a game, put a couple pitch comms into that.
Into the other team.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, they were using it.
All right. Pitch comm's ready to go. 0-1 for Acuna, who checks his swing, and that's called a strike.
Now, before last night, Topa had been incredibly good for him. Hadn't given up a
That
run.
ump is blind. That was above the strike zone.
There's a base hit.
To Acuna, and
Nice.
a single to right.
That's what we needed right there.
Now let's see Olson come in here and put this out.
Scoreless outings in last
Put it
night,
over the fence.
2 earned runs. Just
And make it 4-7.
Acuna is so good. He just gets his sinker down and in and just whoo, pulls his hands in, shoots this ball to right field, and just, man, he just starts so many things for these Braves.
First pitch swing by Olsen here.
That's going to be a double, baby. Here comes Acuna.
Yes!
Acuna's going to score.
And now the Braves are in a little bit of business.
Oh, he held up on third. Wow. Matt Olson with a double.
Olsen has been ultra aggressive on first pitches tonight.
Nice.
First inning,
I told you, they brought in Topa last night. He got hit for 3 runs, and it's happening again with nobody out. Let's go. Chop on, baby.
Let's see the chops, baby. Let's get them up. Woo!
There we go, D. We're buying runs now, baby. Come on, let's go. Chop it.
In 13 pitches, he gave
Ball
up 3
one.
runs. And then there was 1 outing back on April the 26th. He didn't get anybody out. Gave up
Way inside.
2 earned runs. That's it for his earned runs this year.
He's never going to want to pitch in Atlanta again.
My goodness, no. Line drive, second.
Line drive. Safe back to second, baby. Bases juiced.
Alvaro was sprinting back behind Olsen and nearly beat him.
Bases juice. Nobody out, baby.
Again, smokes this ball. Good positioning by the Mariners, right to him, and great base running by Matt Olson. Your run means absolutely nothing if you're Olson. He goes back right away and just beats Caballero back to second.
Is the bases juiced or not?
Yes.
Looked like Caballero caught that ball.
1 out.
Oh, did
Or
he?
did it bounce and
Okay.
then caught?
Nope, it is 1 out.
Okay, he
I
did
thought-
catch it.
I thought it bounced. Okay, my bad,
I thought
guys.
it did too.
So remember what I said about
Thank you
for
the
clarifying
1
that.
out.
balls, Julio Rodriguez
Yep.
he got.
So
Also,
1 out.
through that. When he first came out, they're challenging with fastballs. Homer.
Murphy Dunn smoked that ball, but it looked like it hit the ground and then
He
caught.
said, okay, I'm going to figure out how to hit the breaking
But
ball. Guess
it was
what?
caught
He
for out
crushes
number 1.
breaking balls now. And the fastball, he struggles a little bit against. So that's how it turns. Because you see so many breaking balls, you forget sometimes. I still got to be able to hit the fastball.
Another breaking ball. And that happens series to series now, right? I mean, it's pretty quick. Guys change their look on you.
Well, as soon as somebody finds
Man off the catcher's hood too, boy.
Guess what everyone attacks? Whatever you can't do.
Now, guys, I haven't made the decision quite yet, but very possible in any of the series that have like a 12 o'clock or a 3 o'clock game, I might actually do a doubleheader where I'll stream one of the other teams playing. I want to hear from you guys.
And then once you're
Any suggestions for what team for me to stream when I don't stream the Braves? Please throw your suggestions up there in the chat, and I'll certainly go through the chat at the end of the stream and see what everybody said.
Breaking ball 2-2 for Riley.
And I'll continue asking. And the reason I say this is because tomorrow is actually like a 12:05 game, so
2-2. He went after what might have been ball 3, very likely would have been.
Too close to take.
Austin Riley, that would have been ball 3.
Usually when you foul,
yeah,
but
but
you're late. A lot of times you're late on it.
just like the commentator said, too close to really let it.
Yeah.
Because it could have been a strike, you know.
2-2. Right field side, falling quickly, and a lunge.
And comes to Acuna.
Is out number 2. The Braves do get a run, but Seattle will trade it. It's 7-3.
7-3, baby. You got to start somewhere.
That's a sacrifice fly by Austin Riley to score in Acuna. Matt Olson's still at second, so.
Yes, it's a run, but that's a big out for Topa.
An RBI sac fly.
It's a big out. It was interesting base running. I don't think Acuna tagged. He didn't go back and tag up right away. He Because there actually would have been a play at the plate, I think, if Ty France didn't cut that ball. I think Tom Murphy was looking at France going, dude, why'd you cut that? There would have been a play. And Olsen didn't tag up right away. He thought it was a hit. And I don't think Acuna did. I'd love to see the replay of this showing Acuna. Watch Acuna at third. Obviously, the camera goes, but I don't think he tagged up right away. If this ball goes through, there's a play at the plate.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying he would have been out. The throw looked like it might have been a little bit offline. You can see Tom Murphy look at Ty France at first and say, dude, let that ball go through.
Come on, buddy. Come on, my boy. Come on, Eddie.
Eddie Chance, baby.
Here's a look for you.
See,
I thought it was going to drop in, man.
He only catches it.
Yeah.
He's late. I think the throw would have been a little bit up the line. He probably still would have made it.
Oh!
Rosario.
It's going to be short. Damn it. Out number 3.
There.
Oh.
Number 3. Braves get a run. Nothing more to the
Braves
ninth.
straight
Just inside.
That is the bottom of the 8th, guys, so we're going to call it into tonight's poll. We had 17 votes. 82% thought Atlanta was going to pull it out. 18% thought the Seattle Mariners. We have one more inning to find out. Thank you for everybody that participated. Dude, it's doing that thing again where it doesn't give me my, when it ends it and renders it out, it shows you the statistics. This is 2 streams in a row. It's done it to me that when I end the poll, that the last time it took like almost 5 minutes before it gave it to me.
Damn.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. That's on YouTube. That has nothing to do with me. I got to go back through last night's stream. I want to go. I actually need to go back through a few of them and grab copies of all the emotes. For like the chops and one for D Train and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. Yeah. All right, so still got me live, so we should be back momentarily, guys. I realize we sometimes sit here and get a little quiet.
Seattle Mariners trying to break a 3-game losing streak. And Jared
Looks like Minter's going to try and finish up the game.
Minter. And Kelnick goes after the first pitch and flares it out on the left-hand side to Rosario.
Rosario retires him. One out.
Down in the MLB app is still the #1 place for live baseball. Real-time highlights.
That was out shallow left field. Rosario come running in, trotting in, easily under it for the catch.
Download the MLB app today. Quickly one out for Minter as Eugenio Suarez bats. He had a big swing.
Hey, Doodle 2K, or 22K, how you doing?
Add on for Seattle, and he just tried to hit that ball to
Doing Doodle.
Delta sign and left or somewhere.
That ball was smooth.
Again, guys, unfortunately, unless the Braves turn something on in the bottom of the 9th, if the Seattle wins this game, then this series will no longer be valid for the free giveaways.
Braves in the bottom of the 9th as Minter.
So we look forward to the Dodgers series coming up to try to accomplish that. And what you got to do is The only thing is, if the community votes it right for every game of the series for who wins, then the following game one of the following series, I will rain down free gifts into the chat. No strings attached. You don't have to do anything. Something I like to do for you guys. So.
Outside, I mean, he gave up 10 earned runs in a pocket of 4 outings in April from the 21st to the 21st.
I really don't need reasons to give you guys
That's what happens to
gifts. I have all kinds of CD keys. Maverick and I have made sure that you guys can be well taken care of. And it's just because we want to do that. Nothing in return. If you guys were gamers and come check us out as a gaming plan, a gaming organization, you would see that's what we're about. We like to promote just activity and people being people.
There's that cutter-ish again for strike number 1.
And that's the pitch. He doesn't throw like a true breaking ball. It's more of a cutter. It's a smaller slider.
Yeah, the Braves haven't been hitting too well tonight, my friend.
Kind of the original idea behind the slider, right? When it first.
Boy, you put on 2 runs and hit a home run, it'd only be down by 1 run.
And it was meant to have the same arm action, the same motion.
Yeah, if we got 3 outs to do that in.
It's like a micro slider.
Yeah.
Is the best way kind of to describe it. It just doesn't break as much, but it just gets off the barrel.
Two strikes on Hernandez, who just used his 1 timeout. Seeking that outside corner, couldn't do it. 1-2.
That's a changeup. That was a changeup, and to see AJ Minter throw. He's already
come on, Minter.
This outing. When you throw 98, rush a fastball in on some of these right-handed hitters, then back foot the slider. That should be his strength.
Ooh, that was really close. He thought he was leaving. That's the type of pitch you're talking about.
That's the pitch I'm talking about. Yeah. Because then that opens up the slider to the back foot.
Yeah, that's a garbage frickin' umpire.
Yeah.
2-2.
That was clearly a strike.
He called Caballero on the same pitch.
He got him anyways. Yep. K's in the chat, baby.
K's in the chat.
So here we go, guys. We are down 4 runs. We need 5 for the win. Can the Braves walk it off, baby? Let's see. Looks like they're going to stay with Topa.
5 for the take the lead.
They're sticking with Topa, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what the bottom says.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Oh, you know what? Did I ever shut off? Yeah, I did. Maybe I didn't. I'm going to go do a quick run through here, guys, of our logos. That's right, the C Sports Network, home to your streaming outlaws. Come join and be a part of the Outlaw Club. And we got Mr. Maverick from over at Maverick Sports, youtube.com/@_Maverick Sports. Be sure to check him out. And then, of course, over into the soon-to-be main sports channel, the C Sports Network, youtube.com/@CSports_network. Be sure to check them out.
And just a couple scores around the league. The Chicago White Sox beat the Kansas City Royals 5-1. The Baltimore Orioles beat Toronto on the road 6-5. Detroit versus Washington. Washington beat the Detroit Tigers 5-2. And Arizona on the road against Pittsburgh won their game against Pittsburgh 4-3. And Colorado versus on the road against Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers beat the Rockies 11-5.
7-3.
And the Phillies versus the
Got some
Chicago
rain
Cubs.
coming down.
Here in the ninth inning. The rain has
Yep.
started.
Phillies
Here in Atlanta.
beat
It's a race to
the
get
Cubs
3 outs
12-3.
for Paul Sewald.
Paul Sewald has stepped in and kind of been the closer the last
It's
couple
real
years.
light.
Him and Munoz.
I mean, the rain is real light. I'm looking at the radar now. It's very light at Truist Park.
Fastball's actually been the better pitch.
So it's just sliding up to seeing the light in the light.
Time called yet again at the plate.
But it's fixing a
Look at all
downpouring.
these. Look at all these so-called Braves fans getting up and walking away.
Yeah,
That's
One from Sewald,
blasphemy.
and a swing and a miss for strike one to Ozzy.
yeah, that's crazy. I'd stick it out. Matter of fact, the heaviest rain is just north of Truist Park. Right now.
All right.
14 by Mariners hitters.
There you go, Doodle. You got the right idea. Get a beer and cheer. That's right.
Bear and cheer, baby. Bear and cheer.
But I'm pretty sure they've actually stopped serving alcohol already.
Yeah.
One out.
The rain's coming, Jason. They want to hurry up, make sure they get this ninth inning in.
Yikes.
That was a ball.
What the hell was that?
Ozzy, your thoughts?
That was way outside.
Come on.
It's really all you can say at that point. Just come on.
That's over in the other batter's box.
Wow.
Were you
That was like,
What a
Dude,
garbage ump, dude.
that was like
No.
10 inches to the right of the box, dude.
everything to see if you could get
Exactly.
No.
line drive left.
There we go. There's a base hit, baby.
Ozuna 2 for 4.
That's the way we like it.
Braves still have 2 outs to play with.
But that was a bullshit call by a
2
garbage
runners
ump.
away from the tying run coming to the plate, and it being Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, these outs are important. You just don't want him to be the tying run. Or
If you can avoid having him hit at all,
you don't want to face either of those guys as a tying run. You don't want to face the tying run, period. With a
Hey, welcome in, guys. Appreciate you stopping by.
And you're at the bottom of the order. You're trying to get RCA.
We're in the bottom of the ninth.
out.
Seattle leading 7-3.
Get ready for tomorrow.
1-1 the count.
And that's one of the things when
Arcia 0 for 3 on the night, though.
Gets up more often.
yep.
He's not been able to hit the ball at all.
When's Ronald Acuna up?
2-1.
AJ, to your point about how good he is in that one spot, he's 21.
We got
for
Michael
40
Harris on
this
deck
year.
with Acuna
Over 500
waiting in the third
first
wing.
inning.
Strike 3, or excuse me, strike 2. 2-2 the count.
Mariner fan, you're saying, please don't get the tying run up. If you're the Braves fan, you're like, just
Oh,
figure out
foul
how to get
tipped into the
guys
glove.
on base. Give us one swing at least at hitting a grand slam and tying this game.
Chop, baby,
And
chop.
Arcia and Harris
Let's go,
do it.
baby.
On the ground.
Come
Chopper
on.
to third.
Side.
Second,
Suarez
double
gets
play.
it. There it is.
Got
There,
him.
Double play.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Turns two
Seattle
to
turns.
win game 2.
Final
7-3.
score
Yeah.
7-3.
That was an incredible turn by Caballero at second base. One of the best turns you'll ever see at any time. Quick, accurate.
Got to give it up to him, man. That was a great double play, man.
Mariners do their little dance
Yep.
after the game.
Well, it's been nearly a fortnight since they
Oh,
played.
did one of them lose one of their
They
diamonds?
get a win here,
Yep.
7-3. The final score for Seattle.
Did you see that? I think he did. I think he lost one of his diamonds
Yeah.
off of
A
something.
nice game for the Mariners. We mentioned the strikeouts, but they did score 7 runs. The Braves helped them out with 3 errors. But
All right. Well, you know, it is what it is. It was a great game.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
So did I. For the time I was here.
Ah, you jinxed us. I'm telling you, brother.
All right, Kenneth. You have a good night, buddy.
Yeah.
All right,
thanks
Doodle.
for stopping, buddy. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, with that said, guys, definitely one third. Actually, let me get that real quick. I'll go through my next stream here, my next couple streams real quick. I like to kind of do that towards the end of every stream now. I've worked hard at putting documents together with, you know, all the calendared events that I got. As a matter of fact, if you hit the community tab, guys, I already have down my streaming schedule throughout the month of May. So tomorrow will be a 1:35 p.m. Eastern, 12:35 p.m. Central, guys. So absolutely. Thank you, everybody that joined us tonight. Thank you for all the likes, all the subscribes, all the support. You guys rock. I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Thank you to Mav, who joined us. Might have joined us late, but he still joined us. It was awesome. Thank you all. KGB, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See you later.